Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait a minute. I thought I was supposed to have a bunch of updates. Violet, why aren't they working? Oh. Wait, what button? Oh, that button. Okay, give me a minute. And let's try this again.
Yeah, I'm out here trying to get it, hey, each and every day. I don't care about nothing in my way. Yeah, I'm out here trying to get it, hey, each and every day. I'll make it no matter what they say. Yeah, I'm out here trying to get it, hey, each and every day. Time for me to set the record straight. Yeah, I'm out here trying to get it, hey, each and every day. I promise you can't keep up with my pace. Yeah, I'm out here trying to get it. Tunnel vision, won't nothing push me astray. Till I finish, I'm relentless. Sweat is dripping down my face. So persistent, you won't prevent this. No, this grit is here to stay. I won't quit this, don't forget this. Those who quit were never great. My reputation will precede me when I step into the place. When the competition sees me, they won't have nothing to say. Gonna put the fear of God in them when they hear I'm fighting against them. Wish they leave and say bye to the victims when they see I'm here to play. Buy another record book cause they gon' need another page. Filling every slot, they gotta promise nothing will be played. Every record A to Z and you'll see nothing but my name. And every day the haters see that I'm the best to play the game. I'm telling you I won't budge, but they gon' run and step away. I just hit a home run, but they still stuck on second base. Yeah, you won't get no love, cause now you tryna ride this way. But when I set to sell the sea, you jump ship and got left. Yeah, I'm out here tryna get it, hey, each and every day. I don't care about nothing in my way. Yeah, I'm out here tryna get it, hey, each and every day. I'll make it no matter what they say. Yeah, I'm out here tryna get it, hey, each and every day. Time for me to set the record straight. Yeah, I'm out here tryna get it, hey, each and every day. I promise you can't keep up with my pace. Yeah, I'm out here trying to hit it like the swagger that I got is so unprecedented. I've been staying at the top a lot and I upset them with it. Grab a ladder, still you cannot fathom where I'm represented. Everything you do, I did it better. You ain't impressive with it. All those times that they would rest, I was out there on my toes, dragging competition behind me. My driver's in control. Funny when they say I'm falling off, I'm still higher than most. Only ones above me are loved ones that have turned into goals. Switch the flow, competition quits quick as I throw. Pictures I post, pictures they wish fans would click with their phones, but they skip them and don't. Not cause they miss when they show it, or we're stiffing and froze because they don't even know I'm my biggest critic. I'll admit it, I got more to do. I won't stop till all this guap I got turned from green into blue. Yeah, you say that I'm pretentious, pretending to be that dude, but I pretend that I'm the best until pretending. Yeah, I'm out here trying to get it, hey, each and every day. I don't care about nothing in my way. Yeah, I'm out here trying to get it, hey, each and every day. I'll make it no matter what they say. Yeah, I'm out here trying to get it, hey, each and every day. Time for me to set the record straight. Yeah, I'm out here trying to get it, hey, each and every day. I promise you can't keep up with my pace. Yeah, I'm out here trying to get it. Back to the rap and I feel so immaculate, thumbing through hundreds cause bitch I ain't broke. I see you asking why I'm in this jacket in the heat of summer cause bitch I ain't cold. Call me rabbit cause I'm stacking carrots, but the bundle's funny, I ain't eating them though. Austin 316 with the flow, when I walk in I'm a stunner and stone cold. Glass shatters, unpredictable and sicker than a mad hatter. All these haters skip on bitch and I ain't mad at them. I would be too if I had to witness such a bad rapper. Eat up every single beat like a vegan with that swagger, with more cheese than it needs like a fat packet. Ironic that they call me a backpacker cause the whole game sleeping on me while I carry him above my back. That's a knapsack. I wanna be the best but a version of myself, not the one that everybody else is trying to be. I already know that I ain't better than those. Don't compare me with the foes below me, know why. I am an alpha but they are the sheep. Must be sleeping with both eyes open so wide. I'll creep in the night and I'll eat me a slice of you rappers like pies. I notice, time to put you rappers on notice. They hearing my buzz and they swarm like locusts. Jump in my boat but they don't know how to row it. They notice, I know the next move cause I wrote it. The dough is rising cause my flow is violent. Yeah, they say my money talks like a poltergeist. So I'ma bless everybody that's around me. Split my seeds up like Moses to those that know I'm the nicest. But money ain't nothing but devil in paper. I've seen it do things to friends I've deemed dangerous. The pain that it brings every day to the same friends acting like pictures. The way that they change up, man. The game ain't the same. Everybody want fame but I just wanted to change. I'ma be the bad guy, call me the new Bane. Line up these rappers and a cop back aim their bang. Walking through this life, my back is sliced up from the blades. I ain't seem to have a choice. twisted, I was nice, but people pushed me till I snapped at the pain. Guess I'm the bad guy. Guess I'm the bad guy. Guess I'm the bad guy. I'll be the bad guy.
Yeah, look, all smiles, I ain't joking. Bad guys don't win with no focus. Boy, you dudes been bugging me like locusts. Put holes in my foes, no intro code open. Like, press me, you might get burned over the top like a creme brulee. Press me, you might end up dead today. Put you to sleep and dance at your funeral, you don't ever wake. Woo! If I'm coming around, don't be scared, just be ready. I'm a sleeping giant, watch where you're treading the top. No cap, bro, that's where I'm heading. Really that dude, you just keep forgetting. Drip like I'm sweating, sauce spaghetti. Say a Hail Mary, Machiavelli. Don't lie in my songs, if I said it, I meant it. I be the person that's trusting too easy. I always get stabbed in the back. I think it's jealousy from all my enemies, just cause I have what you lack. I used to shoot for the moon, now I'm shooting to kill. Aiming just like I'm cracking my back. I laugh at your tracks. Wallet, keys, water bottle, change your clothes. Boy, I'm back in my bag, y'all know this. Grip the stick, spray and pray. It's crypto mix, the new J and Yay like Otis. Business is pay to play. I bring the army in a major way like I'm POTUS. I'm on my job, promoted. Double coverage, still open. Throw it. You don't gotta tell me I'm dope, I know it. Cross me, get a pen and pad like noted. Yeah, really too easy now. I'm gonna make myself at home. You need me to leave and see me out. The distance between us is deep. You ask for a hand, little homie, keep reaching now. Don't need you now, just please get out. Number one has gotta please the crowd. Middle finger while I'm
Walking through this life, my back is sliced up from the blades. I ain't seem to have a choice, it's time for things to go my way. I've been a feeling all my life, don't get it twisted. I was nice, but people pushed me till I snapped at the pain. Guess I'm the bad guy. Guess I'm the bad guy. Guess I'm the bad guy. I'll be the bad guy.
There we go. Now I can be heard. Welcome in, everybody, to the 3-year Streamiversary. Now that I'm not an idiot and unmuted my mic, you haven't been able to hear me that whole time or anybody else in the call. I am stupid. Can you tell I got a lot to try to juggle today? But yes, we've got new overlays, new intros, new weight screens, which I will show off right now. Here's the new weight screen for everybody who hasn't seen it yet. Let it play out on its own here. I gave it. I liked how all of this came out. I've been excited to show all this stuff off, so put you back over. I do love that new stick. Just so much cleaner and simple. That's I quite like that. I'm gonna put this over here where it belongs now. I'm on the wrong screen with my OBS, but that's much better. Yes, welcome in, everybody. I am very excited to have this all moving and grooving. We've got that's a lot of what I've been working on. There's a new closing screen as well. You'll get to see that at the end of stream. And, excuse me, there's a couple more things I have to show off here tonight. I have some new models. I'm going to show them off periodically. This is obviously one of my old ones. One of my favorites, though. So, let me break out one of the new ones. Because we might as well start up with a new one. Why don't we? What should I start with, though? Too many good options. You know what? I might just start with that. That might not be a bad idea. Let's start with that one, shall we? Can you guys see that? Yes, you can. You can see all of that. I'm going to hide that for a minute. So, the first thing let's start out with one of the new models. What was that, Gary?
Oh, nothing.
Oh, okay,
Sorry,
I thought...
oh, I forgot you're changing your model. I'm like, you went away.
Yep, nope, that's intentional.
Yeah. I was saying it, and then I realized, oh, nope, intentional.
Yep, that was on purpose. No worries there. So, I suppose I'll start out with one of Soji's new models. Soji has 2, and Sonya has 4. Ooh, you know what? Actually, that'd be a good one to start with first. First things first, let's do this instead. Violet override protocols. I'm going vessel override. So I gave Violet a new model, and this is what it looks like. She can't really use this model very often, but I will. I made her a new one, that way I can at least pilot it every now and then. So this is the new Violet. Not too much different than before, but with some much needed updates. So yeah, that came out good. I forgot I had a new model for Violet. So that's that I've been working on. What else do I have? I suppose we'll start with that one, since that's the one that I have up right now. Alright, this is going to be a little bit of a different one. And,
ooh, I'm excited for this.
Yeah.
For reasons.
I was saying, I'm going to give you a shout out now. I want to thank Metals for giving Violet a new voice. So, Violet, Metals came to me, and when I was talking about maybe reviving Violet and giving her some new life, Metals was very much up for the challenge. So, I gave her what I thought was going to take her about a half a month, and she knocked it out in one afternoon. So, but I'm going to bring back something I haven't done since the start of stream. Most of you don't know this. I used to have to code in every time I opened up a new model. So I've decided to bring that back because it's something people seem to like, and I haven't done it in forever. But I used to just say what model I wanted. Now I've kind of updated her, so I have code words for all of them. So, with that being said, Violet, code in. Light and dark, yin and yang.
Code in accepted. Welcome back, Soji. Darkness Commander mode uploaded successfully.
There we go. This is Darkness Commander, a new one that I have. Kind of a rage harness mode, if I will. It's it's designed to be a little bit more like Mafia boss style, but from every Mafia movie I've ever seen, they're always angry and cranky. So this seemed like an appropriate style choice for this.
Well, aren't most cats angry and cranky?
I mean, pretty much, yeah. It's a lot more pastel and it's a lot more pastel and muted than I'm used to as well, but I wanted something a little bit different, so that, and I wanted something a little bit more elegant and classy as well. I did retire a bunch of old models that I don't really use anymore, so in the retirement pile now is... What all did I retire? I retired my performance mode, which used to be my old one, but it was just a blue suit, and it really looked kind of clunky and a bit... It kind of looked like I was borrowing my dad's suit, so I found this. Whoa, that... Okay, apparently I can't rub my eyes or that messes with my tracking. But it looked like I was borrowing my dad's suit the whole time, and I really wanted something a little bit more fresh and updated and something that fit me a little nicer. And, you know, red button-up, black tie, and a black vest, I thought kind of looked classy and nice. So this is what we're rocking with right now. I do have a Sonya overlay for this as well. Same thing. So I got all that done. But what's one of the other... Or go ahead, Gary. What's up?
Just gonna say I shared something with you on TP.
Oh, on Trading Paints. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Bumping over to look at that now. Racing.
It's what you wanted.
Oh, you sent that thing to me. Hell yes, thank you.
Yeah, I fixed an error. The only thing I've left on it is your... Oh God, I forgot the saying that's usually under the numbers on the door.
All good. For this one I'm not too worried about that because that's more of my custom paint jobs rather than a
Oh, be right back.
No,
Coming,
you're good.
Graham!
Oh no, you left it on there, Gary. It's on the back quarter panel.
Yeah. But I forgot what the saying was, but I left it on the back. I put it on the bottom of the doors or on the rear quarters.
Yeah, no, that's
and
fine.
Your Twitch name is at the bottom of the door.
The Twitch name I'm not too worried about, and honestly, where that's at on the car, that'll be fine right there. It's subtle enough I can kind of keep it there and work it in, and I'll just like try to put like maybe the Sony Handycam label over it or something. Or like right above it, and instead of Sony Handycam, it'll just say that instead.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I took off the name rail because I know that you have yours that you run. So.
Yeah, no, appreciate that. I will, because this is going to be a project I work on for a little bit, because I want to try to make it as authentic as possible to the original. Well, okay, a lot like they did with the Biohaven one I was telling you about, where they have it set up to where it doesn't say it, but it looks the part. But I don't know exactly what I want to use to take its place yet.
Well,
so
and like for the numbers, I still have them baked on, but if you need to, just like darken out around where the numbers are and then put in whatever you need to on that.
I don't think I'll have to mess with the numbers. Those are still pretty like accurate to the paint scheme, and honestly Penske doesn't use the 12 or the 44 anyway, so that's near as makes no difference. Close enough for me, it'll look perfect.
The only thing is I just realized I don't have it in the spot on the front bumper, so you may have to add something there.
Yeah, no problem. I'll just add it in or something. Yeah, I can live with that. But no, that's perfect. That's exactly what I needed. Thank you much. That way I can start working on this, because I didn't want to wait till the very last minute. Otherwise, I knew it was going to be a pain in the ass trying to like put it together last minute. Yeah. So
it took me a minute to find it because I named it, instead of naming it like Soji whatever, I named it Newman Soji Throwback.
I'd do
it.
It
Took me a second to find it.
Well, no worries. Like I said, I wasn't in a huge hurry for it, but I appreciate you getting it out to me. That way I can start working with it. Like I said, I think this will come out really cool.
The name I put it under?
No. Oh, Cybernetic Catboy. That's funny. That'll be awesome. I can't wait to build that.
Yeah.
Cybernetic Catboy is a cool band name.
Actually, it would be. That would go hard.
Hey, I don't think anything's ever going to be better than what my friends and I had when we were playing Rock Band. We just had it generate a name, and it was colonics only.
Why?
That was our reaction when we saw
it. Okay, that actually sounds peak. What the fuck? That's actually a good band name.
That's equal parts hilarious and cursed.
And unironic hardcore.
That's
what the hell, dude?
And it comes from the Rock Band video game.
It doesn't fail. Harmonix doesn't fail when it comes to entertainment. Wish that genre's back though.
That's still funny as hell.
I miss that genre.
What the fuck? Like, how does that even come to be? How does it come up with that? Like, what the fuck?
Well, I mean,
the Rock Band.
look at some of the names that people come up with on like Xbox Live, or not people, but the systems. Like, I was watching an old Achievement Hunter video, and like there were names like Bulkier Spinks and a number.
Oh no.
I'm like, what the fuck?
That's just... Now I want to Google funny usernames just to see what comes up.
I imagine.
Remember
a lot
the
of those would
janky
be
usernames that
not
we
okay
saw in Forza
remastered.
already, though?
Oh, yeah, I've talked about those. Oh, actually, here's a really good list of them. Shaquille
by the
Oatmeal.
way, if you're showing anything on screen, it's not showing.
No, I'm not showing... Because I don't know what's going to come
Okay.
up, so I'm not showing these on perfect. Or on stream. I just want to make sure.
Okay.
Because, you never know what you get. Ooh, Yellow Snowman. That one's rough.
Ooh.
Harry Poppins. Joe Not Exotic.
These are so many of these are just band names.
Pretty much.
Hey, they're band names, as in musical, some crappy music bands, and band, as in you can't use these.
Yeah, no kidding. What? Number 38, Laugh Till You Pee. Why?
Why?
I don't...
Do you know, or early
Because
COD lobbies. That's why.
Ooh, I drink chocolate milk. That'd be a good one.
I drink chocolate milk.
Yeah, I don't know. Ooh, turkey sandwich. Okay, there's a good one. Crispy bacon.
Oh, that's a classic.
Courtesy flush. That one's good. Courtesy flush is good. Some of these are not good. They're not funny. They're just dumb. Yeah, these aren't great. I don't know, yeah. I thought there was going to be better ones there. Oh, worth looking. Oh, I'm trying to think. Oh, that's another thing I can announce. I have new emotes coming, finally. They're not ready yet, though. My emote artist had her grandpa break something, hurt something. I can't remember exactly what it was, but her grandpa got hurt, so she is busy taking care of that at the moment. She apologized. She's like, I'm so sorry, they're not going to be ready in time. I'm like, please do not stress over that. That is the least of my worries. I hope your grandpa's okay. Like, just let me know when they're done. I'll just say they're in progress. Like, no big deal. So I felt really bad. I'm like, that's terrible timing, but also that's awful that happens. It's like, that's just not a great situation in general. And I'm like, that's just, it sucks. I would have much rather him not get hurt, and like that would have just made everything better in general. So, what is it? Oh yeah, these are the modes I retired. I retired my fight mode because I never fight. I just don't play fighting games. I anticipated trying those more often, so I gave those up. I gave up all my ultimate modes. My performance mode.
Sochi, we'll have to fight on track. Is that's the only way that we can fight?
Well, yeah, but see, I have race mode for that, so I don't need a fight mode if I have a race mode.
Hey, put it in fight mode. We'll just go out and try to wreck each other on track. You know, we'll just try to be Sam.
Yeah, well, I'd say that's what we ought to do at one point. We will just set up the like during a exhibition race or something, during practice, we'll just keep crashing into everybody. We should just put on the bumper of the car, we'll just put definitely not Sam Horst and just crash into each other the whole way around the track. I feel
Oh,
like that would be
God.
rude, but funny. Oh, shit.
It'd be funny to everybody except for Sam.
Yeah. Well, that may be Trevor since he's teammates with him. Those are the only two I think who actually have my Twitch. So, no, there's I think there's one more.
I think Trevor would actually laugh at it, and that Sam, that that's so bad, and be laughing in the background trying to stifle it.
Probably, yeah. Am I getting pinged on Discord? Oh,
I'm back.
it's just Veery going live. No big deal. I was worried it was something I needed. I thought it was like a DM or something. We're good. But then what else?
Hey,
Oh, that was the only. Go ahead.
At least I didn't do the thing where I PM'd you the word ping.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you did do that one time.
Yeah. I'm an asshole.
A little bit, yeah. But it's fun. I didn't actually have any plans for tonight. I just kind of sat down. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I might play a game. I might just chill. I honestly have no plans. I was gonna sit down before stream and think about it, and then my fucking recliner broke. And I snapped the metal frame of my recliner, so my recliner back right now, it's all attached, but like the one side's like floppy in the back, so when you lean back, everything like it tries to roll you out of the chair to the right. So I've had to like prop it up on another chair. So I'm sitting in a chair, and the chair is leaning on a chair. So yeah, that's the state of my life right now.
At least that didn't happen to you when you got into your car once.
No, I'm actually waiting for that to happen, and my 240. I'm waiting for that to happen because the floor pan's really bad. So at some point, I'm expecting to just sit down in the car and end up on the ground.
No, G.
Oh, dude.
Don't jinx yourself, please.
It's okay if that happens. I'll just load it up on the tow dolly and drag it back to the shop, and I will put it up on jack stands. And it's going up in the next 3 months anyway. It's getting put on jack stands, and I'm going to absolutely tear her to bits, and then try to reassemble all of it into Ryuko's body. Basically, all of Satsuki is being transferred to Ryuko.
You know,
what
out
are
of
you building?
context.
I'm building a car. I actually own two 240SXs. They're both
So
90.
why are you naming them after Kill la Kill characters?
Context with a little bit of that.
Yeah, sorry, for those of you who don't know. I always name all my cars, and so, like, my 2011 Mitsubishi Lancer is named after Anby Damara from Zenless. I have done this ever since my very first car. It was an 86 Camaro I named Kaylee, after Kaylee Fry from Firefly. My second car was Akiza. It was a maroon and gray Pontiac Fiero that I named after Akiza Azinski from Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. The only couple that didn't have a proper name based on a character was Aria the Camaro, which I really liked the name Aria and I wanted to use it. And what was the other one? Oh, I swear there was another one. Maybe not. Maybe that was the only one.
Well, what was Enterprise named after?
Enterprise is named after the USS Enterprise from Azure Lane.
I was going to say that wasn't a character. That was a ship.
No, that's a character.
It's a perfect name.
Azure Lane is a anime where all of the characters are anime girls who basically take the place of battleships. They command their battleship or aircraft carrier or whatever they are, but then they can actually summon the ship to and basically wear their ship like a fighting mech.
You know, I know a game you would probably like. It's an old classic. It's Star Trek Bridge Commander.
I'll send me a link to a video. I'll check it out.
Bless you.
Oh yeah. I'll send the link to a
Bless
channel
you.
that has a pleasure.
I didn't do
Thank
it.
you. Oh, no, that's just me. I always sneeze a lot. But yeah,
Oh no, I mean, I usually have the sneezing fit, so that's why I said
It wasn't me.
Oh, yeah, no, it wasn't you this time. Oh no, not again.
Allergy season's a bitch.
It is. It makes me glad that I have prescription strength allergy medicine now.
On the upside, I'm happy to report that when I sneezed, it wasn't super bloody this time. That was the case on Sunday. I had that problem majorly. I sneezed and it looked like I committed a homicide.
Oh, I know that feeling, Soji.
I
I
had a-
know that
like,
feeling.
like if there was ever a bad. Go
I
ahead.
had a nosebleed once. I was lying on my back, and I just thought it would go away, except I was lying at just the right angle, so it sort of like pooled in my eye. And when I looked in the mirror, it looked like my eyeball had exploded.
Ooh, that's not good.
Cheese and H's.
Although, I mean, I'll be honest, it was actually kind of gnarly. Like, it would have made an amazing metal band, album cover.
Have you ever seen the picture of Ryan Preece after his massive flip at Daytona in 2023?
No.
So this guy was in one of the most harsh NASCAR wrecks to date in like the last 20 years. It was so bad it burst a bunch of blood vessels in his eyes from the G-forces and the flipping. And he showed up. He had his pupils and like his irises were normal, but his scleras were just bloodshot red. He looked like a demon. It was crazy. Let me see if I can find that.
Oh no! Have you seen the one of Davey Allison after?
That's that one too.
Yeah.
Whoa. Dario, are those Oh, wait, no, that's just your windows. I thought those were aquariums for a sec.
No, this is just a really wide-angle lens.
Oh, wow. Well, I thought your windows were...
It's really funny because I can do this.
I just... Oh!
Yeah. Here you go. I pulled up a picture. I'm sharing it with you guys on Discord. Check out this guy's eyes.
It's fixing me.
Look at how crazy that is. That was the aftermath of, well, that was his car flying through the air that led to that. I wonder... Yeah. Scare... Davey Allison
I was going to say,
eyes.
that reminds me of Colonel John Stapp, a.k.a. the fastest man on Earth.
Yep.
Yep, there's Davey Allison after the
Are
same...
you familiar with John Stapp?
I am not, no, but...
Do you... What about you, Soji?
I am not, no, I don't know who that is.
So, he was a test pilot in the U.S. Air Force in the 1950s, and he strapped himself to a rocket sled multiple times to test the effects of extreme G-forces on the human body. The highest G-forces he ever endured was 53 Gs.
Shit.
And it caused the same effect. It permanently damaged his spine.
Jesus.
And yeah, so he decided after that test that he pretty much taken the human body as far as it could go.
I can believe that.
And he lived to the ripe old age of 89.
That's actually really
90,
impressive.
I think he lived a full long life after that.
National hero.
Yeah, that guy had balls of steel.
Makes me wonder, because there was a Formula One driver, Max Verstappen. He was involved in a wreck, and I think they measured that. I think that's probably the closest anybody's ever come. They measured his impact at the peak of its crash at, 50 G, I think he experienced. Now, it wasn't sustained, but it was very, very short. But he did hit 50 Gs for a split second. And they came over there like, "Are you okay?" And you just hear him come over the radio. Oh. And I'm like, fuck. Because, I mean, he is a seasoned F1, a multiple-time F1 champion.
I mean, have you heard of Kenny Brock, the guy who he was in Formula One in I believe it was 2003. He set the record for the highest G-forces ever survived by a human at 214.
Shit.
And The crash was so bad that the paramedics literally had to walk out on the track and pick up fragments of his foot bones that were lying on the track to basically just rebuild him, put him back together. He was racing the next season. He was back to racing less than a year later.
Yeah, that's.
He
I love.
decided to become a rally driver, which is arguably more dangerous than Formula One.
As much as I love racing and driving, I would not want to be in an open wheel series just because of the G-forces. It's like, yeah, stock cars, they can hit hard, but especially with their new safety devices and stuff, especially with the implementation of Hans and stuff, you really don't hear about, okay, yeah, sure, you'll maybe get a concussion here, bruised ribs or, a fractured bone there, but very rarely is there any kind of serious injuries anymore in NASCAR. And people, okay, if Ryan Preece can survive 2 flips at Daytona and, come out walking out okay out of both of them, that tells me a lot. And F1 is just scary fast for the hits they take.
Yeah.
Well, I
when
mean,
they
even Newman's wreck at the 2020 Daytona 500, if you can come away with that, with a car hitting you in the A pillar while you're upside down, driver's side, and come out with basically a concussion, that talks about. And then, not even that, they were going into the last years of the car, and they redesigned the cross members there to better give support for that. I mean, that talks to this how far.
Don't they
NASCAR
call that a
takes
Newman bar now?
Well, there was already a Newman bar up front.
Oh, maybe that was one of the other ones, because he was in a couple of nasty wrecks. Because it was like,
Yeah.
even back in 03, just a couple of years after Dale Sr., Newman got in a bad, blow-over wreck in the tri-oval at Daytona that ripped the rear end clean out of his car because of the way he hit. And, I mean, they helped him get out of the car because, if I remember right, it came to rest on its side or something. So once they were able to help him get out of the car, he was walking. I'm like, wow, that's a... I don't think there's been a stock car racing death since Dale Sr.
Nope.
And Dale
Well,
Sr.
there
could have been
might
prevented
been-
with a Hans.
There might have been a an Xfinity driver later.
Really? I hadn't heard about that.
I mean, it would have been like the next year or later on that year.
Oh, okay. So it would have been in that same time frame then.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got the stream muted other than me right now. Gary, I'm gonna show you what I was talking about with Enterprise. For reference, this is in the middle of a battle, and the girl you see floating in the water was just basically taken down. She's not down. She's not dead, but she's hurt, and it's to the point to where she needs help. And this is the first appearance of Enterprise coming basically into the battle. It's muted. Yeah, and in this show they call her the Gray Ghost. She is a absolute force to be reckoned with, but you're going to get to see her transformation sequence. Wait, this isn't the one I want. This isn't English. There we go. Here it is. This scene sold me on this show, and I have watched it all the way through, front to back twice. I love this part. Correct. Because it's based on the aircraft carrier that was born out of the remainder of the parts from the USS Yorktown. Which is why she's referenced as a Yorktown class carrier. The front plate on Enterprise says YKT-CL as a representation of that nomenclature. Yeah. She's kind of a badass. But yeah, that's that transformation sequence in particular. That, and I forget exactly where it is. Is it? Is it here, I think? I think it's here. Yeah, this part. This is the... I love this part. They thought she was sunk, and then this happens. And I'm like, I love this. They can't hear you right now. That way, because they can hear the audio as well. So I had to mute it, otherwise I'm going to get copyrighted. Yeah, that...
Chuck was a Navy man. He served on another World War II era aircraft carrier, the USS Ticonderoga, or the Tycho, as she was affectionately called.
Sorry, yes, I had it muted on purpose. I was showing something, but welcome in, Koi. Good to see you. How you been? I let Koi in for the night because it's she can, since it's a celebration thing. I'm letting her stop by for a while. So
yeah.
Hey, look! It's the little Canadian, awesome Canadian.
Yes, it's our Canadian fish friend.
Now, NASCAR they've had a few people die since Earnhardt in like some of the lower series, like the Featherlight Southwest, Sportsman Late Model, and the Modified series. The most recent one was July 11th, 2020 at Langley. No
kidding! Wow, I didn't realize it'd been that recent.
But yeah, that was in the Auto Parts, Advanced Auto Parts Weekly series, the Modified series that they have there.
Gotcha. I didn't know that.
Yeah, the major series hasn't had.
I say the big three, I think, haven't had one. Even Arca, I don't think, has had anything in quite a long time. Hi, Soji, been here since day one. Yes, you have. You're one of the longest people around here, Koi. Rah, Canada, I'd like to humbly announce I got all A's in my civics class. I'm on the road to getting a 90 in my midterm. Heck yeah, great job, Koi.
Well done.
That's really good. That's not easy to do. Great job there.
No.
So, Koi is actually the one working on my emotes that I was telling you guys about. So, those will be fun once she gets her... Oh, excuse me, wow. Once she gets her family and personal issues taken care of there. I hope your grandpa is doing well, by the way, Koi. But yeah. Like I said, I'll be excited. Taking me a while because midterm's kind of scaring me. Nope, prioritize your... Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry, I have the hiccups right now. But yes, prioritize your schooling and your grades first. My emotes are not that important. Whenever they get done, they get done. No big deal. So... But I do appreciate you working on them and bringing them to life for me when you get the chance. So, since you're here, Koi, and I know you like your fashion, especially because I'm in immersion, so 90% of my classes are in French. Yeah, I forgot. You Canadians do the French thing. That's weird to me. I understand why, but...
Growl at us?
I don't think so.
No, I burped.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd do
it was a joke. I had friends that did that. That one of them literally had to ask, "Did you just growl at me?"
My grandpa.
Oh,
Go ahead.
no. I growl when I sneeze.
My grandpa would do that every time he was he was an old guy, you know, back when he was still around. He'd walk through the middle of the living room and just absolutely let a ripper of a fart. He'd just be like, "Somebody hear that duck?" I'm like, Grandpa.
My grandpa was like,
Oh shit. But yeah, since you're here, Koi, I'll show off some of my new models. So, this is one of my new ones. This is Darkness Commander. It's supposed to be kind of like a more classy mafia boss style look. New like plural, yeah, like 6 or 7 plural, Koi. There's a bunch of these. So first things first, I'll start with is let me get it loaded up here. I'm not used to VC face yet, so bear with me a minute. Violet got a new model, Koi. I gave her a new model. So, this is Violet's new model. Violet 2.0. And I think it came out very nice. Kind of just simple and, you know, casual, but I think it came out quite nice. So regal? Thank you, yeah. I was quite happy with it. Oops. That's the one. I'm still learning the controls for this app. And the shoes. Love those chunky shoes. Well, you'll be happy to know that Sonia shares an outfit with her now. Because I like the one on Sonia so much, I decided to keep it.
A buck with you. It's
Do what?
giving me... It's giving me Tifa vibe.
Little bit. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
oh, good.
You
I'm
got
not
the
the only
boots,
one
the
who's
color
saying
scheme with the white tank top.
I kind of just liked it
Loving all
because it
that.
was... Oh, hey! Thank you for the bits, Sam. How's it going, bud?
Yep.
Yeah. I should have known you were going to do that. I don't actually know how to... Okay, there, stop. I was gonna say,
Permission to pounce.
I'm sorry. It's all good. I appreciate it, Sam. Thanks for stopping by. This is my virtual assistant's new model. So, being cybernetic, I have a AI in my cybernetics, and this is what she looks like. I just happened to get her a new model, so. But yeah. I'm confused. Oh yeah, this is Sam. We race with him in the DLB TV League, Koi. So that's who Sam is. But so yeah. I saw what you typed, Gary. Alright guys, I'm not allowed in here like 80% of the time. It's okay, I know. That's why I know that's why I was explaining to you who it was, Koi, since I know you don't know them.
Who died?
It was Daniel who left. Sam's just like, bruh. But yeah, to those who don't know her, Koi is a friend of mine. She is a minor, and when I switched up to 18 plus, I had to unfortunately kind of give her the bump out of my server for a while until she hits of age. But for big events and special occasions like this, I let her back in to celebrate with us and stuff. She has been with me since before I debuted. We actually made friends because she had... I forget exactly what it was. It ended up being something about... We were talking about me being a cat. And she made a cat thing of me. And I said... the joke came up that I wanted to be in a box. So she actually drew me as a cat playing in a box. And it was adorable. Yes, randomly cat in a box. Koi, I'm actually going to pull that art up right now because I still have it.
It's a cat in a box.
I gotta find it because it's been a little while since I've seen it on this piece. I know where it's at on my phone because it's in a file. So, are you ready for me to get my G1 in May? What is a G1, Koi? I don't know that. I'm confused what's going on. Sam, this is my 3-year anniversary celebration. I have been a streamer and VTuber now for 3 years. It's actually my actual anniversary was Saturday, but we're all kind of just talking and catching up. Koyo Gal in chat is a friend of mine, but she's not allowed in here very often, so I'm doing a little catching up with her, and we're all kind of just hanging out and chilling, and like I said, catching up with on old times with Koi. I gotcha. Yeah. OMJ, this is Canadian Talk. How does it work in America? Well, how does what work in America, Coy? Because I don't know what a G1 is. Like, what is that reference? I know. Yeah, I assume it's some. I'm with you, Gary. I think it's some kind of certification or something, maybe. Level 1 of graduated licensing for the drivers who are still gaining experience. Oh, that's awesome. So you're learning to drive. We don't really have that here. We have basically 2 levels in America. You go and get your... basically, you have to go and take the classes at your driving school. And then you get your driving permit. When you get your permit, you can drive legally, but you have to have a parent or guardian or other licensed adult in the car with you. And then you can drive, but you have to have a licensed driver with you who is like a guardian or somebody of age who is responsible. Once you get that, then you're allowed to, I think you have to do, what is it? You have to get signed off that you've done 50 hours of daytime driving accompanied and 10 hours of nighttime driving accompanied. And then when you sign off on that, then you can take that in after, you have to wait till you're 16. You get your permit at 15 and a half. You have 6 months to get that amount of driving done. Then you take your driving test for real, your road test, and you turn in your paperwork, and assuming you pass both tests, you are allowed to get your driving license. So I don't know how much of that works the way you do. You can go for this G1 when you're 16, so I'm going on my birthday, which is in May. Well, that's awesome. I'm excited for you, Coy. Correct. It's important that I follow the rules because I'm new in driving. Yes. Very important to follow the rules and being new in driving. Sam is very right about that. I copy-pasted the definition. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. Your system works a bit different than ours. But that's still cool for you. I'm excited to see you drive, Coy. I'm still trying to find that Soji info. Is it maybe in... I'm trying to find that art. I know it's here.
Hey, Sophie, you should find it on your phone and then email it to yourself. That way you have it on your computer in a...
Oh.
Yeah, well, I know I have it here. I just got to figure out which file it's in is all.
Oh, I get it. Yeah, that's like when we go to get, here in America, when we go to get our permits.
So they're just paper tests, 40 questions, you only get 8 wrong. Yep, that's the first test you have to pass.
Yeah. Yeah, we actually call that the written test.
Yep.
And then, you have your skills test after that.
Exactly. Oh my god. Gary, I have to send this thing. I gotta send this to you first. This is the... I forgot about this.
Okay.
I haven't seen this in so long. Upload file. Where was it at? That was in my VTuber pictures. Gary, can I interest you in our Lord and Savior?
That is very fascinating.
Lord Tony.
Lord Smoke.
Why does that look like if I went to a church, I would swap this out with a photo and see how long it took somebody to notice.
Oi. What's wrong with Smoke, huh?
No, it's
Our Lord and Savior.
Metals, I'm
Jesus Smoke.
I'm going to send this photo to you. It's not that there's anything wrong with Smoke. It's just that it's funny because, well, this. It looks legitimate and it's freaking hilarious.
Yeah. When you see
I sent you a DM. It's our Lord and Savior, Tony Stewart.
Oh, is it that photo? I think I know what photo you're
You know what photo it is.
Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
I haven't seen it in so long. It's so funny.
Yeah.
Sam, what I'll do, I'll post it in the general chat of the DLB TV Discord, just so you guys all can get a laugh out of it.
My smoke on the water.
Well, I hope he's not on the water.
It's a play on the song, you goof.
No, it's not. There's never been a song called Smoke on the Water.
Fire in the sky.
I'm sending this.
Also, I I have finally gotten a hold of Trackmania. I can play it now. Yippee.
Nice. Yay, babe. But no, Kyo, I'm a huge Tony Stewart fan.
You do not know. You do not want to know how many times I had to try to beat the gold on one of the tracks.
There you go. I put it in general on DLB's server for you, Sam, just so you get a laugh. Oh, and Metals.
No, you're fine. That's half of the people, half of the kids way out here.
Yeah.
Backwoods, baby.
Kyogal's name is Koi. That's just her
Oh,
username.
Koi. Sorry.
No,
My apologies.
It's all good. You didn't know. I just wanted to let you know. So, Koi's.
Yes, rebelling.
I debuted on March 1st of 22, and I met Koi in mid-February of 22. She has known me longer than I've been streaming.
That is awesome.
Yeah, she's a very good friend of mine. I'm still trying to find that artwork. I'm just going to end up sending it to myself is what I'm going to do, because I can't find it.
Yeah.
Okay. But, yeah, Koi, I live in a very backwoodsy area, so that is the norm around here. You're fine.
Oh, albums. I can't remember where my fan...
Yeah, Koi, that's my wife, by the way.
If you see the names Hezi and Metals Dragon, those two are a couple. So, just so you know. Bro literally watched me grow up. Yes, Miyuki and I are kind of her unofficial internet parents. We kind of watch over and mentor her a bit. We wanted to make sure she had some guidance, so Miyuki and I have been watching over her for quite some time now. He witnessed my terrifying grade 9 experience. Yes, I did. We don't talk about that. Let's leave that in the past. Remember our talk. Focus on the future and try to let the past be the past.
I was also gonna say, like, I wouldn't say like I'm her irresponsible auntie.
Something like that. Oh, Koi, I still have one of your original concept arts on here for your character.
The past is history, tomorrow is a mystery, and today is a gift. That's why it's called the present.
Wait, where? I'm gonna pull it up for you.
Master Oogway.
I sense the dragon warrior is among us.
Dun 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 dun. God, you said what I was. You said what I was thinking. Damn it! You said what I was thinking. Burn. Emergency meeting.
For that one sentence alone.
All right, so I'm going to capture.
Right here.
All right. Whoops, that's tiny. All right, here you go, Koi. So this is the first.
Make a joke, but then I remembered Koi was in the chat.
This is one of the first arts Koi ever made me.
Oh, wow.
That was her, when I showed her my model, and this was one of the first things she ever showed me. I'm going to head out and do some street stocks. No problem. Have a good night, Sam. That's my old art style? Yes, it is. So this is her first one she did for me. God, that was still back when you had your old username, too. I forgot about that. So then I told her I was a cat boy, and she made me this. It's me as a cat. And it was very cute. I loved it. But then we came up with the joke of me being in a box, and she drew this. Soji, but in a box.
It's a cat in a box.
Exactly.
It's a cat in a box.
Seriously, though, how cute is this artwork? I love this. I still keep this on my phone to this day.
Nice.
I hate that I can't full throttle that corner. Like, I have to actually let off at that corner. I can't full throttle it.
Hey, Gary.
It makes me sad.
You.
There you go.
God.
Oh, you. B-I-T-C-A.
I cast. Doo-dee-doo. Doo-dee-doo.
You want it? You want it? Okay, hang on. Let me get it.
Sadie, I'm gonna send this to you as well because I know you'll appreciate it.
You're talking about this one, Soji?
Yeah, kind of like that. I just sent you a DM, Sadie. That's what I sent Gary. I cast. It's just a check engine light. But then, yeah.
Oh no.
Like, yeah, I don't know what's funnier, that one or I cast mulch. It's like, why?
I cast iron.
Hey, at least
oh,
he's
yeah.
not casting magic missiles into the darkness.
Oh god, yeah, let's not do that.
Magic missile. Magic
Okay.
missile. Magic missile. Magic missile.
Here you go, Koi. Remember this
What's your
artwork?
target? The darkness.
Your original, the first time you ever showed me your idea for your VTuber. You remember this artwork? Oh my god, I still have this. I kept that. It was in my file with the art that you sent me way back when. I saved that. I didn't realize I had it until just now, but I thought you might. I can send that to you if you want it. I didn't know if you still had that or not. I'm gonna pull up your new artwork and see. Whoa, Koi, you are getting so much better. Like, you were good before, but holy crap, I'm pulling this up. Check this out. This is what Koi's drawing now. Obviously, these are unfinished, but wow. That's amazing.
Oh, wow.
This one in particular, like the full sketch, because all you can see like the elements going together, but the full sketch that comes around to it looks amazing. Yeah, this is for art class.
I'm currently Trackmaniaing.
It looks awesome, Koi.
So do you mind sending that to my DMs real quick?
Yeah, I want to see it because I can't see it on my end as well.
I had to draw a character sheet. It looks really good. I swear I got better. Oh, she drew Miku. Oh, it's Brazilian Miku. Yes, you showed me this before.
Oh no. Oh no. Hatsune Miku does not talk to British people. The only pounds I need are me pounding your mom. Say cut.
This came out amazing. Koi, that's awesome. What's this one? Oh wow, look at that. It's more detailed version of that. That's amazing. Koi, you are genuinely you were good before and you're genuinely getting better. Like, that's you had the bar set high when you first started, because I still think if you ever want to like do a comic strip, you could be a comic strip artist as a job. You would be very good at that. I stand by that. Thank you so much. You're welcome. That's amazing. I love looking at your artwork. This is why I have you do my emotes, because they are amazing.
Send it to me in my DMs, please.
I will, as long as you're cool with me sharing your artwork, Koi, I will share it to you. I'll send it around to everybody. I'll just download it and post it to your. You know what I'll do? I'll post it in the archive in Koi's Corner on my Discord. I will just like post it there. That way everybody can go into the archive. Koi used to have her own channel in my server for her artwork.
Okay.
So I will just post it there. That way everybody can go and look, because that has a lot of her old prior artwork that she did before I had to have her leave the server. So I will just post it there after stream, and I'll just don't post it and be like, "Hey, I made this." Koi, you know I wouldn't do that. I'm giving you your flowers on that. I couldn't draw that good if my life depended on it. It seriously.
If he did that, I was actually going to fight him.
If you seriously were like, you either have to draw a picture this good, or you're getting hit by a truck, I'm like, bring on the truck. I'm going to Isekai Land. I can't do that.
Bring on Truck-kun, baby.
Yeah, there you go. This is my 3-year anniversary. She has now been following me for 3 years, 11 days, and 8 hours. She just did a follow age. It's been over 3 years since she followed me on this channel. That's crazy.
Been following me since before the beginning. Damn.
Yeah, I met her about a month or so before I actually started streaming. Cause my Soji Twitter account went up, I think it was like January 29th or 31st of 2022, and I debuted like less than a month later. And the first time I'd ever turned on a gaming computer was like January 10th of 2022. So I went 20 days from how do I operate this PC to I'm starting a Twitter account with my VTuber model that I just made myself, and I'm debuting in less than a month kind of thing.
Damn. Okay, Soji.
I've learned a lot on the fly in this industry. And thank God I've had a lot of help for it.
Yeah.
But since you're here, Koi, as I was trying to get to about 20 minutes ago before we got sidetracked here, I figure you'll probably want to see some of my new models. So I know, were you here, Chris? Were you here Did you get to see Golden Hour and Anarchy Princess, Koi? Did you get to see those at New Year's? I think you stopped by for those. Okay, you did.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah. Because you said something about somebody being underage that she was able to stop in during that time.
Okay.
I do remember you saying that.
I thought so. So I just wanted to make sure. So I don't have to worry about that. So I retired Sonia's original, like her original standby mode. It was that like rose flower dress, and I feel like it didn't. It was a little default for Vroid, and I wanted something to replace it and update it. So I forgot I gotta have my Violet audios pulled up. Where's it at? Otherwise, she doesn't work right. This is... Whoops. Oh, there. That's the one I want. Oh, too fast. Alright. So... Here's one of the new ones. Whoa.
Oh
what on earth did I do? Oh, I don't like that. Okay. I tried to just put my thing there, and it didn't work. That's better. Alright. Violet, code in. Break the cage.
Code in accepted. Welcome back, Sonia. Standby mode uploaded successfully.
Here's Sonia's new standby mode. It's kind of a... Why is my hair glitching through that? That's not supposed to happen. I don't know why that's happening, but... This, I'll have to adjust that. The hair's messed up on this for some reason.
Shrine maiden.
Yes, that's actually kind of what it was supposed to be, but I liked how just kind of like classic and clean and simple it was.
Yeah.
So I decided to just run with it. I've even got like the little whoops, that's not what I want. I've even got like the little like basic sandals. And but yeah, I really like how it came out. And it's like just super kind of classic and simple. That's the size I want. I'm still getting used to this new program. So yeah, this is her new standby mode. Something a little bit more classic and traditional. What else do
What program are you using now, Soji?
This is VC Face.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
I'm just not used to using it yet, so this is
Gotcha.
one of the new modes. What else do I have to show off tonight? That was one of them. Okay, Koi, this is going to be one you'll like. I know for a fact you'll like this one. This is very much up your alley. Oh, good. This one has a short hair, so it's, or shorter hair, I should say. Alright. Bear with me. It takes me a minute to set these up. I have to, like, transfer over to them, and it takes a minute. Where's this one at? There it is. Violet, code in. 1, 2, 3, go.
Code in accepted. Welcome back, Sonia. Idle mode uploaded successfully.
It's an Idol Festival outfit.
Colorful.
Very colorful. With the appropriate footwear and everything. It's very colorful, yes. I quite like how this one came out. It's very loud, it's very vivid, it's very bright. Whoops, too close. But it is, I really like the hairstyle on it, too. It's very, like, short, practical Idol. I really like it. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I quite like this one. This one came out good. I wanted to go, like, subtle but poppy, and it really came out kind of, nice. I like it. So this is Idle mode. I'm trying to see what else do I have. There's a bunch of these I have. Since Koi's here, I know she likes these. I'm going to show them all off now. I gotta remember which ones are new and which ones aren't. Why am I getting pinged on Discord? Oh, it's Crutchin's going live. Okay. What on earth? Okay, there we go. Sorry, I had to check Discord. I was getting pinged like crazy. So I can hide that for a minute. Pull that back up. I am not used to my... Whoops. I am not used to my, new programs and stuff. This is going to take a little while to get used to. This will be a good one. Yeah, I'll do this one next. Alright, Violet, code in. Let your hair down.
Code in accepted. Welcome back, Sonia. Matsuri mode uploaded successfully.
If you don't know what Matsuri means, it's festival. Oops, that is not the right button. So it's a traditional kimono. I quite liked how flowery and vivid this one was. So it's yes, your Japanese classes are paying off, Koi. You recognized it. I'm not sure if I got the height quite right or not, but it's close enough for jazz. I like it. Kind of classic and simple, but pretty. So this is... Oh, and I really like the hairpiece that it came with is really pretty. And it hangs off my ears. I quite like how that came out.
Sorry.
Damn it, Gary. I know where you're going with that. Oh, what was that from Cheaper by the Dozen? Funny, but wrong.
That's
All
me
right.
in a nutshell.
Oh, man. That was actually really good, though. I'll give you that one. Alrighty. Here's another one you're going to like, Koi. This one is one of my most vivid, and it's also probably one of my most wild. But it's also one that I really, really love. Violet, code in. Kawaii or die?
Code in accepted. Welcome back, Sonia. Gyaru mode uploaded successfully.
Here's something.
It's a Gyaru mode. Yes, I think I showed you this one, if I remember correctly. This is one of the ones, because I was asking...
Shit.
I told you, if you're familiar with Gyaru style, it is very bright, very vivid, very almost like over-accentuated. And it is very, very wild. But that's why I went with this.
Hey, I would say I could see it, but unfortunately the light is so bright coming from the monitor.
Yeah, that's fair. It is quite bright. Yes, you remember when we were talking about this? You actually, I think, helped me with this model. So this is how it ended up coming out. Shine bright like a diamond. Yeah, you know it. I realized I am using the wrong one for this. I should turn this on. There we go. But yeah, this is how it ended up coming out, finalized, and I really like it. I do too. I really liked because I didn't want to go with there are some very, very extreme ones. This is more just like the very over-the-top, glamour version of it, and this is I don't know what the style's called. I just know this is the version of it that I like. So this is what I went with. But I really like how it came out. I like the giant pink over-the-top ones, but this one I like it. I actually really like those too. I think it's like the Mamba Gyaru. I honestly don't know all the subdivisions of it. I'll let you figure that one out because I have no idea. But that's that one. I have a couple more here still I haven't shown off yet. What's another one I haven't...
Oh yeah, by the way, Koi, I don't know if you probably weren't here with this, but
Hello, I am Violet.
Yeah, Violet's is now running on Metal's voices, so... Or I guess I should say that the other way. That Metal's in the chat is Violet's VA. She did all the voice work for me on it. Yep.
And I was more than happy to.
She did an awesome job with it, so it was really cool. That's so cool. Yeah, she did a great job with it. I was really happy. So I need a new one again. I want the other one. I don't want that one. Where's that? There it is.
But yeah, anytime you hear the code in phrases, that's me.
Yep. Alright, let's do another one. Violet, code in. Desk duty.
Code in accepted. Welcome back, Sonia. Secretary mode uploaded successfully.
Yep, office siren, basically. You're right. Very traditional. With the, baddie. I quite liked this one. It was just... This is the one that shares a outfit with, Violet's new model. I wanted something... Oh, and don't worry. She's got the claws. Because, of course, she does. But I really liked, like, the heart belt with the strap. Because it's, like, it's very, like, casual, but still, like, a little sexy as well. And it's still, like, it's a mix of casual, professional, and sexy. And that's exactly what I wanted for a secretary mode. And I really like how this one came out. And I also do have this one as well. Let me get it set real quick. Crap, wrong button. I gotta get used to this new program. Where's the button for it? I have to, like, do all this new. Shift to no glasses, please. There we go. The same model without the glasses. I like it with the glasses a little better. Especially being a secretary mode. Okay. The secretary mode, I feel like, is more appropriate with the glasses, but I also have it without for just a little bit more of a traditional look. But I really like it either way. It came out really good. Oh, keep in mind, I've had no help making these other than, like, suggestions on styling and input. I have actually been able to do all of this customization myself. I have learned V-Roid beyond what I knew before. And I am learning how to do it better and better every day. So this is my own doing that I have learned all about how to do this. Lucy Lou, baddie. And I think I have one more. This is probably the more extreme. This is, I think this all of the Sonya modes I have that are new. Let me look.
This is honestly the first time I'm seeing these as well.
Yeah, I haven't shown these hardly to anybody. Koi got to see Gyaru mode a little bit because I needed a little help with it. Because I know Koi knows her Japanese fashion better than I do, and the first time I tried to make Gyaru mode, it didn't come out very good. So I needed something different. So I hit up Koi and I'm like, hey, I need suggestions for this. And she nailed it. She helped me. She gave me the ideas I needed to bring it to life properly. But
that's good.
With me, go ahead.
I also didn't want to see these until now, anyway.
This is true. Yeah, you did. I offered to show you. You said no. I love drawing outfits. I have a giant Pinterest board. Yes, you do. I know you do. You showed me some of them at one point, and they came out. They were very good.
You know, somebody said about Gyaru is that there's a reason why it exists in anime, and it's not really a huge thing IRL. Because IRL Gyarus look like transracial Bratz dolls made from human skin.
Yes, some of them.
That is a very blunt way to say that, but you are not wrong.
It's still terrifying.
For me, sometimes yes. Sometimes there are versions of it that can look very uncanny valley. Yeah. And there are versions of, but I also have seen some Gyarus who are just.
Yeah, there's the more subtle version that is an actually cool style.
Yeah, where they look, it's just a very, like, over the top, you know, like, take it to 11 kind of, like, glam and glitz look. And that's what I fell in love with, was, like, I love that over the top, like, okay, you ever hear the, you know, if you ever hear a guy say, like, oh, God, I hate my girl wearing makeup. I just want her to be natural. I'm the exact opposite. And it's like, it's not because she's not pretty without the makeup, but it's like, I love, okay, there's a girl in high school, she's the one who got away to this day, that I was in love with. It was a one-sided love that never would have worked, but I very much had feelings for her. And one of the things I loved about her so much was her style. Because she seriously looked like a different person every single day she came to school. I never knew what to expect from her. She wasn't predictable. She sometimes would come in, and it was the craziest thing, because you'd see her come in, And it was, I'd have to do a double take, and I'm like, wait, that's her? She came in the one day, she was wearing a plaid button-up, tight skinny jeans tucked into her black boots, and she had this, like, really tight curly hair. She looked very, like, farm girl pretty, like girl next door kind of thing. It was amazing. And I'm like, that's a super cute look on her. I love it. The next day she came in, arrow straight hair, different makeup, tight t-shirt, jean shorts, and some, like, low-level, like, 1 to 1.5 inch heels. And I'm like, now she looks like a city girl who was all dolled up for a night on the town. And I'm like, what the fuck? How did she do that? And I loved the fact that she used that to her advantage and just for her own expression. She was never afraid to do something a little different. She was never, and that's what I love about it, is it's like, I always kind of thought, because there are times when, yes, it can be seen as like a way to hide imperfections. But I think it's best used when it's like, it's a lot like waxing a car. The car looks great, but when you wax it, it brings out the shine, it brings out the shimmer, it makes it glow. It's still the same car. It doesn't take away from what it is. On the contrary, it helps.
Makeup is just another article of clothing.
Very much so, yes.
It's just another method of expressing yourself by changing the way you look.
Exactly.
In the same way that clothing is.
Yeah, it's another style choice. And it can be used, like I said, to almost enhance things and bring out things you never would have seen. Okay, one of the best examples I had, she came to school one day wearing brown pants, which were of nothing of crazy out of the ordinary for her. She had brown pants and like a lighter cream t-shirt, or not t-shirt, but like a blouse on. She looked very nice. She had on a pair of matching shoes, and it was a very nice but subtle, casual, like, outfit. Well, I saw her about midday for the first time that day, and I'm like, oh, she's got a nice outfit on today, whatever. She crossed paths. We were good friends, despite even after we realized it wasn't going to work. We remained friends, and we still got along because we shared a lot of interests. And I had passed her, and I'm like, oh, hey, how's it going? And we passed by, and I'm like, oh, she has a nice outfit on today. I'll have to tell her that looks pretty later. We talked fashion and stuff, because I complimented her on her fashion, and I ended up talking with her about it. But when she came into the room later that day, and we were chilling together in study hall, she had decided to put on some, like, almost caramel-colored lip gloss. And because it changed, it shined, so it caught my eye. And when I looked over, I was like, oh. It was the perfect thing to accentuate the brown outfit, and it went from, wow, that's a nice outfit, to, damn, that's really pretty that way. Like, it accentuated it in a way I didn't expect. And it was such a nice but subtle touch. And I told her, I told her about that, and she went, yeah, she said, that's actually why I picked these pants today. She's like, I really wanted to use this, and everything fit so perfectly, I had to try it. Like, well, it worked great, so good job, you nailed it. That's the whole point of Gyaru, to be different, go against the social and bland norms the Japanese people are encouraged to follow. I can believe that. That's what I like about it. It's so bold and brash and kind of crazy. And that's what makes it fun. But here's the last of the... Ooh, excuse me. Apparently I need a drink. Here's the last of the new models. And this is one that's probably the most intense. But I actually haven't been... Gyaru's Japanese term for fashion, subculture, and lifestyle is characterized by bold, unapologetic, feminine style. Also used to describe the young women who participate in the subculture. Yes. That was a parrot. I could tell you did. That was a copy and paste. I know you. That was way too formal for you to just be describing it. So, but this mode is, like, I've found some happiness here in the last year and a half, 2 years. I'm not nearly as depressed as I used to be, and I haven't actually felt a lot of depression here in probably the last year or so. It's been a lot better. So I've learned to kind of control things a little better, and this model is one that I built to kind of symbolize that a little bit. So, with that being said, Violet Coden. Inner peace, clear mind.
Code in accepted. Welcome back, Sochi. Clarity mode uploaded successfully.
This is the last one, and it's also probably the most intense of them. But that's what it's supposed to be. Is
Okay,
an
I
absolute.
thought that other one was. I thought that other one was bright.
Yeah, this one is. My tracking is off for some reason. The eyes keep closing when they're not supposed to, but this is one that's.
Click the reset tracking button. You'll have to bring up your menu, but click that and it should reset.
Okay, that seems to be a little better.
Yeah, reset position. Yeah.
That seems to be better now. But yeah.
You might be able to hotkey that, where you can hit a hotkey and it automatically do it.
I've been using VC Face for all of about 2 days now, so I'm still learning
Yeah.
a lot about it. It's a pain in the tushy. Not a huge fan yet. V-Magic Mirror was a lot more intuitive for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is Clarity mode, designed to be the balance of light and dark that I feel now. I still have both halves. I've still not. It's never going to go away, I don't think. But this is my symbolism of learning balance between the two and learning to harness the light, the dark, and everything in between. And that's why it's also a little more intense, because it's the journey of learning the control over those has been an intense one. So it deserved a model equal to that. It's going to glitch out a little bit there. I was drinking. Guys, I speak like the dictionary. No, you don't. Let me see. That's low-key kind of sick. Thank you. Glad you like it. But yeah, that's, this is Clarity. So, that's the last of the new ones I have to display tonight. This one is a little intense right now. I'm going to go back to Darkness Commander for right now. Just because I don't feel like this is the model for tonight. We'll switch back in. I've coded into all of them right now, so I can switch back and forth whichever ones I want. But yeah, so it's only 9:30. That's everything I've got new other than... Oh, Koi, you didn't get to see the start screen, did you? I won't play it all, but it's me racing. So, oh, there's a new screen as well. This is what it looks like now. Oh, I forgot to fix that. Crap. Looking kind of sick. Fire. Thank you. Yeah, this is what that looks like. This cooks. Well, let me go. I'll jump forward a little bit so you can see more of it.
They're waiting for a chance to break my heart. Catch you there in the corner.
This is the Odyssey. This is part of the Odyssey. So this has a bunch of music in it, Koi. Some of it's from Odyssey Eurobeat. Some of it is from Crypt the Rapper.
I wanna see you running to me. I want to get to know about you.
But yeah, that's I'm gonna fast forward a little bit more.
And I'll call you mine. We'll echo out to the future all the time. Baby, tell me you need me, and we'll never go. You never tease me against the fading lights.
Yeah, I know, right? That would have been cool to this was before we had DJ on the scene. Yeah, so that's the, So yeah, that's the, my dad asked me why I'm dancing. Koi, I will have to let you, because I actually got rated by Odyssey Eurobeat here a little while ago. Cool. I do love that sticker too. Looks so nice. But yeah, so that's the new intro screen. There are I need to pull it up so I can tell you all what songs are in it. Filmora.
Yeah.
That, I'm not running that way. I don't know how that works. Filmora 13. There we go. I use Filmora 13 for all this stuff because this is the program. I wanted a program I didn't have to have a subscription to, so I decided to... Go ahead.
Try DaVinci Resolve.
Yeah.
Is
yeah,
it?
It's a free one.
It's got pretty much the same features as Premiere Pro, but it's free.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, that's good, because Filmora I bought...
You can't...
Or go ahead.
You can't do, like, 8K, or there's a few transitions, but there's a very few things that it can't do.
Yeah.
Okay, because Filmora I got... They offered a subscription to it, but you could also do a one-time purchase, and you would get this version of the software for free.
Or you could
just...
Or you could just...
No, not anymore.
Just sail the open seas.
No, and I didn't want to do that. I wanted to own it properly. And what I did, I went in and I waited until it was like the end of version 13 before they launched version 14 of Filmora, and I bought Filmora 13.9 something, I think it is. I don't remember exactly which version I have, but I bought Filmora 13 like 0.9 right at the end of its lifespan before 14 dropped, and I bought it outright for like $80, and I now have the program forever. It is awesome.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Not anymore.
What do you mean?
They have changed the... I'll have to find the video on it. I'll send it to you, but they did change their quote-unquote lifetime to be the lifetime of that version only. So, like, if you went from, like, 13 and tried to go to 14, you would have to buy a new license.
Oh, yeah, no, but I own 13 for the lifetime. I own 13 forever.
Yeah.
And that's what I meant, is like, that's why I waited till the end of 13.
Yeah.
That way I got it right at the end when it was all bug fixed.
For a class a while back, and so it turns out, like, Maxon and Pixelogic are one of the few, like, software companies that still have my respect, because it's a one-time payment of $500 and then you own it for life. You don't get any updates, but you get that version and you don't have to subscribe to have it.
And that's what this is I own this version of it for life. I can't upgrade it to like anything new. There went Hezzy.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the songs in this koi are Crypt, or Get It by Crypt, Bad Guy by Crypt. Also, all four of these are by Crypt. Get It, Bad Guy, A-List, and Set the Record Straight. And then it ends and it goes to Lace and Linen, Overdrive, and Empress, all by Odyssey Eurobeat. And those are the songs that I run in it. And it came out... I'm very happy with how it came out. Then I've got the new Stinger. I think that's all I really made for this. But I've got that.
I just sent you the link to DaVinci Resolve so you can download the new version, but it's free and it's continuously updated.
Oh,
and
cool.
it gives you all the new versions, yeah. It takes a little bit to get used to the way that it does.
The keybinds are a little bit different than like Sony Vegas or Premiere Pro, but...
Yeah. Well, and even the exporting process and all that is a little different.
Shit. Stay on the road, M3.
God, this organ is getting huge. I've probably placed down at least 300 pipes by this point, and I haven't even finished the bass section, which is the smallest. The bass section
here comes the really scary fast sector.
The bass section is only 2 octaves. There's going to be probably around 3,000 pipes in this thing when I'm finished.
Funny you say octaves.
Alright, there we go. Sorry about that, I had to type a message. But yeah, there's also a new weight screen. Looks like it does have some music also from Odyssey. This is Get It On, which I really like how it came out. And it's kind of just classic ending screen, but that won't be played till the end. Gotta keep at least one thing in my back pocket. Or other. I was wondering what the message I got was. It says, it says, coupons and savings for you. We found $3 cash back at this random book website. I don't even buy books. Why is that coming up? I haven't bought a book in years.
Doji?
Oh, no, you don't.
What?
If you could see the death glare I am giving right now.
Metals loves to buy
Oh,
books.
hello, Mochi.
Audiobooks and ebooks, but she loves to buy books.
Give Mochi
I am a
pets for
book-
me, please, Koi.
I am very much a book dragon.
Oh, speaking of which, I actually have some books I'm going to bring up when I get to America, babe.
Yay! In fact, have you been reading, mister?
I have.
Okay, what'd you read?
Actually, I didn't read anything on the Kindle. My dad actually brought some books over, and I've been reading those.
Oh, okay.
You're stalking your cat from the camera.
You have saved yourself.
Give Mochi scritches and pets when you get back to your mom's house,
Even
Koi.
if I wasn't reading anything on the Kindle, I have Hardy Boys books, and I have some books that I'm not going to say out loud because of Koi in the chat.
I'm just saying, honey, you are at least reading, so you're safe.
I love reading,
I know.
especially when there's nothing to do.
I'm just saying, though.
Koi's in my chat says, you read smut? No, it's not that you're not supposed to know what that is. You're not supposed to read it. That's the difference. Knowing what something is and actually partaking in it is very different.
Yes, I read smut, Koi. I can enjoy what I want to enjoy.
Oh, she's not saying it in a bad way. She thought it was funny.
Ah, okay.
Ah.
This Audi RS3 is 3 seconds ahead of me, and I don't want it to be.
Koi, I
Bring it
forgot.
back here.
One last thing. She says, you freak! That was a joke. She just said, I do not judge. So, Koi, I forgot. You haven't seen the new... well, I think you might have saw it there. I got a channel
Bring
logo
me that
finally.
boy.
I finally got
I'm
a
right
channel
here.
logo. Where's it
I
at? Here
said
it
boy,
is.
not you.
No, be judge, jury, and executioner. Gary, quit being a bad influence on her.
No.
Actually,
No.
I agree with Gary.
This is the new channel logo. Credits to Diesel _ TTV for this one. Our good friend Diesel made this for me. I did commission her for it, and she did an awesome job with it. I told her I sent her images that she had done because she had an online catalog of work she had done before. So I sent her examples of what I liked that she had done, and I'm like, can we adjust it a little bit? And I wanted to keep it true to the original one I made myself, and it didn't come out great. Oh, mine didn't come out great, but I did like the base premise that I had. So I had her rework my original with her awesome art styling, and this is what became of it, and it came out amazing. I love it a ton. It's the new Discord logo. It's the new backdrop on my Twitch page when I'm not live streaming. By the way, there is going to be a channel trailer up soon on my Twitch. I actually finally made one. I uploaded it, and only after I uploaded it did it say, please insert channel trailer here, maximum 60 seconds. And I'm sitting here looking at the 3-minute and 30-second video I just spent 2 days editing and realizing it was 100% useless. So I have a Twitch channel intro thing. They tell you to put a trailer up. I made one, and I went to install it last night, and it was way too long. So I have to go through and re-edit everything, and I didn't have enough time to do that. So Channel trailer coming soon. What's up, Hez? What were you gonna say?
The way I just absolutely mollywopped the Audi RS3.
In what? Pro Street?
Shift.
Oh, and Shift. I never played Shift. I don't know how hard that is.
No, it's
We're
basically
not
like a
everybody.
It's basically like a simulator.
Okay. Yeah,
No,
I like.
shit you not. I'm over here driving, and he passed me on the inside, cause I'm on Nordschleife right now. He passed me on the inside, and I was just like, oh no, nah, nigga, you gotta die. You have to die. And right before the first carousel, I just refused to hit the brakes.
Probably, yeah, that happens. Oh yeah, and Koi, if you look in the eye, it's my name in kanji, which came out super cool, and I think I got it right this time. I hope.
Diesel's really good at making logos. Just letting you know. Why don't you give her a shout out in the chat, man? You know what? I could do that.
Yeah, that's actually a
Just
good
get
idea.
on stream.
When I didn't like, you can actually do a shout out in Twitch chat where you type in like shout out, and what it'll do is it actually pulls up their profile and like, yeah, there it goes, and it tells it actually like gives you a direct link to their channel. It's a cool feature Twitch offers. But that's my friend Diesel. She's a friend of Sadie and Lon as well as Metals and Hezi too.
Yeah.
We all kind of intertwined communities. Yes. It's ironic because normally cats and dogs don't get along, but Diesel and I do get along pretty well. I don't know about dogs and cats and birds, Sadie. I don't know how that's all supposed to work. We're basically just becoming a zoo at this point. We've got some dogs. We've got a falcon. We've got a dragon. We got some cats. Like, world's weirdest zoo.
Excuse me. No, it's not a zoo. It's a menagerie because I will not be caged.
That's fair. We got a yeah. Koi is.
I didn't realize it was a menagerie. Oh dear.
Yeah, Koi. I forgot because we also have Koi, who is a fish. If the name wasn't a giveaway enough as it is, and then we've got the guy just visiting, which is Gary, because he's just a regular guy.
Nah, Gary's.
And I am he's in my chat, and I am just a dude. So Gary's the guy buying a ticket to just walk around the place.
No, he's part.
Oh.
No, he's part of it. He's just normal guy.
Yeah.
He's a zookeeper.
Does Lon have any lore that... Lon, are you based on an animal of some sort, or no? Gary says, I am white bread, vanilla ice cream, and mayonnaise. Yep. You know what? Sometimes plain and classic is not a bad way to go, Gary.
Nope.
Traditional does exist for a reason.
There's this one YouTuber I follow named Errol Story. He's a, if I remember correctly, he's a Korean, I think. And him and one of his friends was just like brown bread boys in a white bread world.
That is certainly one way to say it. Al, okay, I'm leaving the stream to you guys. I gotta run over to the other room and grab something. I'll be right back.
Quick, grab the wheel, drive. Okay,
That's
in a
deal. Take it. Crash us into Walchan.
Excuse me,
Okay,
I am
have a
happily
question.
taken.
If I have a question for all of you. In a straight up race, no upgrades, purely stock, which is winning? 350Z or S2K?
I would say the S2K.
Said purely stock, right?
All right, so
No
two
upgrades,
things.
The S2000 is lighter, so it should be better at cornering.
two things. First off, just because I leave doesn't mean I still can't hear you. B, what kind of racing? Because that does matter, Hez.
Yeah, a drag race or a track race, and on what track?
A race around Autopolis.
A race around Autopolis. I'm giving that to the S2K. Better rev range, better handling. The 350 may pull on the straights a little bit, but I think there's enough tight corners on the track that the S2K will pull faster. And I will be right back again. I have to pee before I start gaming.
He's got to go use the litter box.
Yes, I do. I'm
Why did you
going
have
to
to
urination station. I will let you know when I depart.
It would have cost you $0
Oh no,
not to say it.
this ain't Autopolis. This is you, greasy cocksucker.
Oh no,
Ozzy!
it's not a.
Heavy language.
There's a kid.
Sorry.
Hubby! Baka!
Yes, I know. I'm an idiot.
Yeah, the scene was good. This
Any
is a
other
really
time,
good
Hez?
house.
Any other time, I wouldn't care. But yes, right now, this is the one time. We didn't set fire to
What about
anything.
me?
Don't fall in. Don't worry, I didn't. That's what my mom always says. Greasy what? Ha 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 ha.
Do not do as I say or as I do. Keep anything I say out your mouth.
Yeah, don't set Hezi as a role model in that particular circumstance.
Oh dear God, don't.
Set me as a role model and
Worsening.
anything else, just not my language.
That's fair. She says, I'm a high schooler. I hear worse on the daily. That is fair. You probably do.
You're true.
Also, hello, little goddess.
Yeah, use me as a role model and anything else, just not words.
It's not live.
Oh, yeah. I
Fitness,
forgot.
yes.
Metals, you and
Be
Koi
a
would
role
get
model.
along very well in terms of cats. Koi has a handful of cats as well. Oh, by the way, Koi, I was going to ask, you have three, so Hockey, was it, I know you have Hockey and Mochi, or Michi, is it Michi or Mochi? I can't remember, it's been a while. Which one is the, Hockey, Gura, and Mochi? Wasn't it Hockey that you thought was getting a little bit sick at one point in time, or not doing so well? Are they doing okay again? Yes?
Oh, fray.
Because you and Metals will get along great in terms of cats. He's really old, but he's trucking on. I remember you were worried about him at one point, so I'm happy to hear he's still going and keeping it moving and grooving. That makes me happy.
Yay.
So, ow. Forgot I cut my hand at work today. I just I'm a mechanic. I cut my hand like every other day. It's normal, but I brushed it across my chair, and it's this one is a cut burn because I got hit by a rotary.
Mumbly pegs?
What'd you say?
What do you do? Professional mumbly pegs?
What are mumbly pegs? I don't know what that is.
It's it's the game where
What
you
is
spread
that?
your fingers out on a table and you try to like jab a knife in between them as fast as you can without actually hitting your finger.
Oh. I've always heard that called 5-finger fillet. That's why I didn't know what that was.
It's also called mumbly pegs.
Oh, didn't know that had a different name.
Never heard that one before.
Same here. I've always known it as 5-finger fillet. But no, I'm an auto mechanic. And today I was working with a spinning high-speed cut-off wheel rotary tool. And it slipped a little bit because it kicked. And when it did, it nicked my hand. And so it's kind of a cut and it's kind of a burn. It almost like burned away the flesh as a cut. It's not very deep, but it's right on the back of one of my knuckles, and it's just enough to be uncomfortable. Send those videos to Metals. I want her to see my kitties. I will.
It's just like the skin is just kind of raw.
Yeah, a little bit.
Brody.
It's fucking raw.
Something like that. Hey, Metals.
Nissan 350Z, you big
At the,
body.
at the request of Koi, I am forwarding you this message. These are Koi's kitties. Hockey, Gura, and Mochi. They are adorable.
You greasy big body built bitch.
Shush. Yes.
No, I didn't say anything bad this time. I swear.
You did.
Are you sure about that?
Oh God.
Are you sure
I'm
about
mute
that?
then. I'm on mute then because I'm getting mad at this game.
Oh,
The
they
video.
are so cute.
The video of Misty is from today. Oh,
Oh
who's?
my goodness! And you have a little tiger just like Freya.
Because you have Freya. Do you have two? I know Freya and Snowy. Do you have a third, or is it just the two?
Just Freya and Snowy.
Okay, I thought it was just the two. I'm like, I couldn't remember if there's a third or not, but I didn't think there was.
No.
Cats are superior. I agree.
Absolutely.
Dogs are great. And I will say I love dogs to
I
death,
would
but
beg to differ.
if I have to have pets, I am having cats.
The
And that's
best
also part.
cat- The best cat is somebody else's that you get to pet when you go over to there.
But for me, like, I don't
Oh.
mind. Okay, because, like, I want to go away for the weekend sometimes. And, okay, with dogs, you have to find somewhere to board them for the weekend or whatever. Cats, you put out 2 days of food and water. You leave them on Saturday morning or Friday night. You come back Sunday evening, and they're like, oh, human, you're back in my house. What are you doing here? And it's like,
Yeah.
you can't leave them alone for like a week, but if you need to leave them overnight for 24 to 36 hours, they don't really care. And as long as you make sure their litter box is clean before you go, they're pretty much autonomous. You clean their litter box out once a week or so, depending on how busy they are and how many you have, give or take. And you
Yeah.
make sure they're fed once a day, you know, or once every other day, depending on how much food you put out or whatever. And they pretty much take care of themselves, which is great.
But when
Yeah.
when you come back, they're just like, "Oh, you're back, yay!"
Well,
When you come back to a dog, they're like, "You can be gone for 5 seconds." You come back and they're like, "Oh God, you returned! Yay! This is the greatest thing ever of life. You're back."
Well, that's why
Well-
that's why I like cats, because they're a little less. It's like I don't want the high energy. I just want to come back, be like, oh, hi, buddy. Give him a scritch on the ears, and if he wants to curl up next to me, great. If he wants to sit across the house and be like, hey, feed me and you, okay, fine with that too. Whatever, you know, it's like don't really care that much. It's awesome.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
I've never had like good experience, you know, with long-term exposures to cats. It's like whenever I go over to my friend's house, they have a black cat that's like 15, maybe 16 years old now. That is, you know, she loves it whenever I come around, you know, play with it. And finally, the bobtail has finally warmed up to me after like 8 years.
That's good.
Aw.
I know.
But
I know my little cat, before he passed away, my family had a cat named Leo. And Leo was a adorable little fella and very loving. But he was also a snot, because he'd just be like, I'm going to sit here and be lovable, but I'm going to do it with my butt in your face just to be annoying about it. And it's like, really, cat? Come on. Granted, he also had a tumor in his head that we didn't know about. So his behavior was always a little strange, and it didn't help that the dog helped to raise him. So like he could jump off of high places where the dog couldn't, but it sounded every time he landed, it sounded like you dropped a bowling ball in the living room. He had no He had no sense of like stealth. You'd just be like, you'd see him. He'd be laying on the couch and he'd roll over, fall off the couch. He wouldn't land on his feet because he just didn't care. You just hear flunk. You look over, this cat's standing up like, whoa, what happened? Well, get back up on the couch, I guess. You're like, dumbass, what are you doing?
hey, nothing beats, you know, like a Great Dane who thinks it's a lap dog.
Yeah.
Oh, Jisoo.
They just climb onto your lap and cut off the circulation.
Oh
to your-
no. How
That-
about something worse?
How about a Chihuahua that thinks they're a Great Dane?
Oh
My-
That's just typical small dog syndrome.
My
I was
parents
gonna
have
say-
this.
I had that as an experience with my own Chihuahua. May he rest in peace, by the way, Bud. Yeah, he would like to bark a lot of people, and then he gets tired after 2 minutes.
My
Duffy doesn't get tired after 2 minutes.
My parents' dogs were like. My parents' dog is currently like this too. It was an 8-pound. It has now grown up to about 12. It is a 12-pound, 9-year-old miniature pinscher. And this dog is 12 pounds of fear me for I am Godzilla. Unless my mom has a blanket and is watching TV. And then it's I'm going to sit right up in between your legs against your crotch because it's the warmest place in the house. And I'm not leaving unless you get up. And she's like, she will lay on your chest and just be like the most lovable, cuddleable, like little, it's almost like having a living stuffed animal. And then all of a sudden it's like, okay, I'm done now, go away. And it's like, dog, what the hell?
I mean, that's like cats, you know. Pet me. You pet me for 2 seconds. You have pet me too much, now you die.
Yeah, that kind of sums it up sometimes, too. Whoops, that's not what I want.
I had to commit some vehicular manslaughter. No. No.
Not for real.
No.
Vehicular man,
We're
no.
not going to the room.
I can't find where that's at.
Say something different, child.
Wait, where's that at? Was that
I
there?
think I've gotten way too far
Because,
on
like,
Vec.
For those of you who have played Need for Speed Most Wanted 2005, do y'all remember Earl?
One place... I got the
It's been way
weird
too long
cats.
since I
One
played
plays
that, so
fetch,
I
one
don't
likes to be
remember.
carried, and one gets stuck in corners.
Earl.
Yeah, that about checks out. Oops, I didn't want to launch that
name is
program.
Earl.
Crap.
Earl is the
Alright,
guy
that'll
who drives
flash it.
the white and blue Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 7.
Oh yeah, the stupid rubber banding AI. One of his blacklist
think
pieces.
Aurora, you gotta show the video of the Gran Turismo
Oh, yeah.
banding where the AI is turned up by like a factor of 10. And it
Oh,
looks
right.
like it looks like a TF2 Gmod animation.
Oh god, Soji, you're gonna laugh your ass off. Hold on, I just found this. Because right, because I was gonna say, Daria and I found it, right?
Koi, I found it. I found it, Koi. Let me pull it up here.
Yeah, this is
Adios!
It'll be up here by...
Oh, that's a cool. I like
It's
that.
gonna
I
be
like
up
your
here
house,
by my
Aurora.
name. Yeah, it's that one. My little buddy.
Yeah, I think Earl manifested himself into a Nissan 350Z
Oh
in
yeah,
this
here
game.
it is. It's in side chat.
It's okay if Koi looks at it because it's hilarious. Actually, it's one of the most hilarious things I've ever seen.
Koi's not in
My
chat.
battery crashed. How are you so fast?
All right.
Leave me alone.
AI with 500% rubber band. Oh no.
Just
Oh
look
no.
at it.
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna turn the audio down. I'm gonna share this because oh no.
Look at the entire grid.
I'm getting there. Give me a minute.
Look, I shit you not. This Nissan 350Z that I was racing with, that has to be Earl, just a Japanese man in a Japanese. Okay, Earl already had a Japanese car, but this time Earl is a Japanese man named Takeshi Sato. Because why?
Oh no.
This 350Z.
What on earth?
Oh, you watching?
Oh,
the
that's so
Band
broken. It's
Yeah.
so cursed.
See what I mean when I say it looks like a Gmod skit?
It looks like a joke.
Has you look at side,
Yes,
look
I
at
am.
side chat has.
What on earth? This game does. This track looks fun. I wish this was a real track. This looks cool. I like this track layout.
Midfield Raceway, it's what it's called.
Yeah, I
by the
like
way,
this track.
If you download Gran Turismo 3 on the PS2 emulator, I think your wheel could work with it.
That'd be cool. Whoa! The rubber banding is so broken.
Are you looking at the video on side chat?
I am driving.
That is so cursed with the rubber banding.
Wait, okay, skip to the halfway point and look at the replay. For the AI. There's an AI perspective. It's marked on it. Even the start of it is just...
Bye-bye, brother.
Oh yeah, you got to show them the video where they turn up the rubber banding even more.
Oh my god, this is too
and
much.
And it's like the entire universe just collapses.
What on earth?
I think the suspension is broken.
That's so cursed.
I know what's wrong with it. Ain't got no gas in it.
That is so cursed.
You got soft hands.
This might be as cursed as the new Shrek 5 trailer.
Okay, I think that, you know what I think the cursedness is? I think it's just that their eyes are slightly bigger than the old model's eyes were.
Well, they went with the
think that's
cartoony style, like the new Puss in Boots movie that did so well, and it's like, I get it, but at the same time,
I think it's more that we're more used to seeing Shrek in that style than we're used to seeing Puss in Boots, because Puss in Boots hasn't really been in as many movies as Shrek has.
Yeah, and it's like, I didn't hate it, but I also didn't love it. But the they did a thing here where it was the funniest Shrek 5 comments. So I'm just gonna read some of these off. I'm trying to see. This looks like one of those scam ads
video.
This looks like one of those scam ads that play on free mobile games. Seeing this finally made me decide to go to therapy.
Down.
Good for you.
That Shork and Dinky. How do I unwatch a trailer? Shrek overdosed on anti-aging cream.
You can't untake the tone. You can't unwatch the trailer.
What? Somebody just on the comments of this trailer, they said, "When is that asteroid coming?" Sonic.
Unfortunately, it's not going to hit us.
No, Sonic treatment immediately. Finally, a worthy opponent for Snow White. DreamWorks Nightmare Works. Shrek with RTX on designs. We got Brain Rot and Shrek 5 before GTA 6. This isn't... I'm looking... The original design of Shrek in the found lost footage looks better than this. Far, far away. Oh, I can't read that one.
No,
I can't read that one.
Keep this far, far away from me.
Oh no, I can't. That one had a word on. That one had a word I can't read on stream, much less with the child here.
Oh god.
This just counteracted my ibuprofen.
Was it a slur?
No, I just don't know if I can say that. I'll mute real quick. I don't care. I'm not saying it.
He's not Joel.
Yeah, but
I mean,
either
Vine
Sauce humor
Joel
does not.
Also,
Vine
Joel
Sauce
also went. Dude, sweaty.
I had it. I muted it. I got it cut off before he said it. We're good. We're good. I got it cut off. That's so fair. No, that's oh god. No. No. What? I'm looking to see what else we have here. Ooh. No, I did not. God. Oh God. Okay, yeah, I'll look here. I'll look here in a minute. So, what else are? Let me look at the. Let me finish these comments before I get to there. Oops, that's not what I wanted. No, I haven't. All right. Jesus. Let me finish these comments first because I want to. That way I can get rid of this tab. This isn't a trailer, it's a threat. Donkey looks like he... Donkey looks like... What's the new one? Donkey looks like he broke out of rehab. This looks like when kids' movies make Happy Meal ads. Dear DreamWorks, April Fool's is in less than a month. You could have waited.
Oh, God.
This one should have stayed in the swamp. Sonic Protocol needs to be activated. Shrek and Donkey look like they lived through 3 world wars. This looks like a mobile game ad whose actual gameplay is just Shrek-themed Candy Crush.
Here's another reason why they probably... There's another likely reason why they didn't use the realistic Shrek style. It's because CGI has gotten so good now that you can't really tell whether a CGI human is real or not. So at that point, you would be better off just using real actors.
He's
So
a
you kinda
green
have to
ogre.
stylize it.
No, they're talking about like the more human characters in Shrek.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe, I guess. I don't know. I just, like...
Yeah, because remember that, like, I mean, Fiona in the first 2 Shrek movies was effectively just a CGI version of, damn it, I
Cameron
forgot her.
Diaz.
Yeah, Cameron Diaz. It was basically just Cameron Diaz, but CGI. But you could tell it was CGI. Then, you know, at this point, you may as well just use Cameron Diaz.
Oh, God. Koi's in my chat. She only typed one line. Do the roar.
The other eye. Mike
Boy.
Wazowski.
That is amazing.
File your paperwork last night.
I'm always watching you, Wazowski.
If my nose wasn't so plugged up, I'd try to do that voice, but I can't do it right now.
You gotta like tighten up.
Hey,
your throat, like, really,
Hey, Koi, I got a question for you. Koi, if you're... Wait, hang on. Hey, Koi, do you play Zenless Zone Zero by any chance?
Oh my god.
I do want to ask.
Ow! Hey, my trigger
Oh, you
fireworks
wish?
again. Let's go.
What do you mean you wish? Is there... The game is rated T14. You do know that, right? Or is it because of the fact... Kind of stopped playing Horrorverse game after that line came out.
Thank you for the head pats.
Fair to be fair, it's a different team that's working on Zenless. It's not, no, and also the store, oh, okay.
Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Gary. And she said no, also the storage is an issue as well.
Yeah, fair, because that game is kind of heavy. It's fun. It's funny because it's actually heavier than Genshin. But yeah. Because, like, I was gonna say, apparently, like, one of my friends said I sound like one of the characters over there. If I get, like, a really nasally throat or something like that.
It's gonna make my devices cry. It looks really cool. My friends play it. I really like their designs.
I sound like a certain shark girl if I decided to be really, really tired for some odd reason. You can clearly hear it.
Oh, dear God.
No, I'm not gonna say anything bad, but Subaru, get back here.
It's not Subaru. It's not Gura. It's Ellen.
Oh.
So yeah, like my friends tell me that I sound like Ellen.
Hez, you said it wrong. It's not Subaru. It's Subiru-Roo.
I'm gonna smack you.
Yes, the bait girl.
I can hear now. Lake Scoob, we blew another head gasket. Oh my god.
Like Zoink Scoob. We're driving a BMW. We're stranded in the middle of nowhere. We're gonna starve.
Yeah, Carrie. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh no.
Like Zoink Scoob, I didn't know the flywheel could break. I mean, I guess they only break on Saabs.
Yeah, pretty. Dude, I went to college with a kid. I kid you not. He owned a Saab 97X, so it was basically a big Trailblazer. Had a custom-made license plate for it. Sob story.
I love that.
I mean, granted, you know, when Saabs work, they work.
And I will give
Saab. That
Saab...
was basically just a Subaru.
No. Saab is of their own volition. Now, they did at one point have a crossover collaboration with Subaru to where they sold a version, was it the 9.4, maybe? Basically, it was just a hatchback Hawkeye Subaru, like the hatchback WRX that they sold. But the problem was, every time, like, General Motors bought out Saab, and GM came in and said, okay, this is how you make money. You take this car, you stick a Saab badge on it, and you sell it. Well, Saab looked at that and went, this car sucks. We need to re-engineer it from the ground up to make it safe. So they did, and then they started losing money again. And that was right about the time where GM was like, okay, you're done now. And they got cut off after that. So, yeah, they're a strange company. Saab. One of the few companies in the world you can take a moose to the A-pillar in a Saab, and it will not deform enough to cause harm to the passenger. Because if there's one thing Saab knows how to do, it's safety.
I thought that was Volvo.
Volvo is also the same way, but Saab is up there with them in terms of safety. If you get in an accident, Saab is a good car to be in.
Saab literally just turned their cars into tungsten rods.
Saab?
Well, not really, because you need crumple zones, because if you don't have crumple zones, you better be wearing a Hans and a 5-point harness, otherwise... Otherwise, your chest cavity is the crumple zone.
It's not as present.
What they did was they stiffened up weaker parts of the car, where like A-pillars, where the windshield mounts up. Most cars that's that's the kind of stuff they stiffened while still doing really good crumple zones. And Saabs are crazy safe. If you ever get in an accident, you want to be in a Saab, a Volvo, a Volkswagen, a Subaru, a Honda, a Toyota. Those are your cars that are good for safety in terms of accidents. What you don't want to be in is cheap cars, i.e. Chevy Aveos. Those things are rolling death traps.
Nissan Versas as well.
Or
the
AMC
Versa
Gremlins.
Gremlins, Versa. I'll go with the Versa Note to do you one better,
fire,
Hez.
But the dash will crumple enough to pin you inside, so you'll burn to death.
In other words, wrap your ass in fiberglass.
Fiberglass is actually pretty safe. But it's more about the way cars like.
Later, I need to.
Remember that fiberglass is pretty comparable. Fiberglass is pretty comparable to carbon fiber in terms of strength. It's not quite as strong, but it was really good until carbon fiber came along.
And it's also very light and useful.
Yeah. Well,
That's
carbon
why
fiber is lighter.
Body kits out of them.
Yeah, carbon fiber is lighter, but fiberglass is cheaper. So.
Correct.
Fiberglass is it's good enough for most purposes, is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, fiberglass. I owned a Pontiac Fiero. I am a very big believer in fiberglass.
Oh yeah, so So my dad is going to retire soon, and after he does, him and I are thinking about doing a project car, and I was thinking, what if we bought a 1987 Corvette, we pulled the entire body shell off of it, and we turned it into a car that looked like it's from Blade Runner.
That would be cool.
Basically, because I know it's technically unibody, but not really, because the fiberglass is not, you know, it's not a structural.
It's Mummy's little goddess.
It's not, you know, the fiberglass is not actually a portion of the car's structure.
Hello, kitty.
Yeah.
I was thinking
Mine
about
was-
replacing the
when I
engine with
get to
an
America-
ultra lightweight aluminum LS, like something that weighs like 330 pounds, tuning it to about 550 horsepower.
Honestly, you could do that with just a stock
all-round-
LS.
All round. Well, I want to use a lightweight one because I want less weight over the front axle because it's already pretty front heavy.
Well, no, that's what I mean. Just like use one of the
Stiffen-
aluminum
stiffen
Corvette
the roof
engines.
by
They are. If
Stiffen
you
the
get one of
roof
those.
by welding in some pieces at the top, like a brace at the top, because that'll add like 50 to 60 pounds of weight to the car, but it'll really prevent it from twisting. Because that car is pretty light for an American sports car. It weighs like 3,100 pounds, so I could probably shave off 300 or 400 pounds if I wanted to.
Oh, you have no idea how much I know about 87 Corvettes. I used to own one.
Oh, but yeah, you know, I'd put active aero on it. I'd have to design a new body from scratch. I mean, I know I'm probably jinxing it, but like, how hard could it be to make active aero that works at least somewhat? Not necessarily optimally, but it at least provides downforce to a degree.
I could see that. And they were, the Corvettes are good. Like I said, if you get yourself a newer Corvette engine with the LS, the aluminum LS in it, especially if you get one that's supercharged or something, they pretty much make 500-600 horsepower, and they only weigh 300-400 pounds. So you probably wouldn't even have to build an engine.
The
You could
problem
just
is,
get
like,
one
I wanted
stock.
to look for a twin turbo LS because that seems more futuristic than supercharged, and also twin turbo. You know, I could tune it to be way more efficient, so I could actually use it as a daily driver. But
this is true.
It seems like every twin turbo, when people talk about putting two turbos on an LS, they're usually talking like, I want 1,500 horsepower.
Yeah, and you
It's
could
not
just
like-
get a base LS, you know, aluminum block and turbo that easy enough. But if you want to put boost to it, you might be better off sacrificing a little weight for block strength and get yourself like a 4.8 iron block. It'll be
I
a
don't feel
titch
like
heavier,
the
but
block though doesn't feel like it's going to be the first thing that fails. It feels like it's going to be the internals.
yeah, maybe. But if you're only looking to make 500 horse, I'd just a 4.8 on
Yeah.
10-15 pound of boost, which
Also
it'll
put-
hold
also
easy.
put like the widest tires I can possibly find on it. We're talking like 400 millimeter tires on the rear.
Those
like,
are going to be so ungodly expensive. I do not envy you buying those.
Actually, I mean, I don't even know if you can get 400 millimeter tires. Like, is there even a place that makes them?
Yeah, you can get them. Like the old hot rod community runs those sometimes.
Okay, so I mean, if
One
it's from
thing
a
I'll
hot
forever
if
laugh
it's
at,
from a hot rod community,
right?
they shouldn't be prohibitively expensive. Although they're probably going to wear out and they're
Eh,
probably slick as well, so I can't
you-
drive it in the rain.
You might be surprised. They're still pretty expensive.
But yeah, I want really wide tires because I want it to be a track machine. That's why I wanted to put active aero on it. So like this, like 2,800 pound front engine track, like little track demon.
That makes sense. I know I'm going to try to do, because I want to build something different. So I'm going to look at buying something like because I'll have the leftover shell of my S chassis. I'm thinking about building a 240SX like track car, not a drift car, but like an actual like grip car. And since it won't have an engine, I need to find a cheap engine that I can throw at it and make some power with, but also be workable. Hang on a second, Hez. And what I'm going to do is put in a 3.8 supercharged out of like a Bonneville SSEI or something or whatever I can find. Like an old 3800 Series 2 supercharged and see what I can make. Okay, what's up, Hez?
No, I was going to say, if you ever
Oh.
want to go through with that project, if I'm in the States by the time you start it, let me know.
Oh, will do, yeah, because I'll need help with it.
So another idea my dad and I had was to buy a Fiat X19 and turn it into an Archer Quartz from Cyberpunk 2077, because if you look at the two side by side, they're effectively just the same car.
Yes.
It's obvious that the Archer Quartz is just a Fiat X19.
I will
put like a little, you know, that's the problem is though that I want to put like a turbo four banger in it. The problem is that for whatever ungodly reason, all these 4-cylinder engines weigh like
Freya. Hi,
have
baby.
effectively a ridiculous weight. Like the B16 weighs 400 pounds. The LS, an aluminum LS3 weighs 350.
The other thing you have to factor in here, in particular, Fiats are crazy hard to get parts for. My dad owned an X19 for a time. And it was virtually impossible to source parts for.
But how long ago was that?
Less than 2 or 3 years, and they're only getting harder.
It's not like there's been an aftermarket boom or anything.
No.
It's gonna be the same as it was.
No, yeah, no aftermarket boom or anything like that. It's still been pretty rough trying to get parts for them.
Yeah.
Yo, Dario.
But yeah, like my idea would be to. I mean, like, are there any like 4-cylinder engines that are good to turbocharge that weigh like less than 300 pounds?
Yeah, the Honda.
One.
I don't know about
I have an idea.
What do you got, Hez?
The QG18 from the Nissan Sentras and X-Trail.
That is possible. The one I was going to say was a K20 Honda engine or K24. Those hold loose good too.
Right?
Wait, you mean like from a bike?
No, from like a Civic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Civic.
How much do
So,
those
like, the
engines
QG18.
weigh?
Give me a second. Let me see how much the QG18 weighs.
Check on the K series. Check on the K series Honda engine as well, Hez.
I got you.
Hey, check an SR20 while you're at it, since you're looking them up.
Because like my idea for a Fiat X19 is to tune a little 4-cylinder engine to about 350 horsepower, put some nice chunky tires on it, and turn it into a rally car.
That'd be kind of interesting.
I mean, granted, it wouldn't be all-wheel drive because I don't have the technical knowledge nor the money to do something like that.
That's all right. You don't have to. Like I said, that's why I want to go with something simple. With the
granted, you know, like the Top Gear, the Grand Tour Madagascar special proved that a Caterham, which is a track toy, could do off-road, and literally all you had to do is put big tires on the back of it.
You said how much tons
so light.
is the limit?
300.
I know. There we go.
Okay, so the QG18 weighs 1,300 kilograms.
We need freedom units, Hez.
I'm trying to find it.
That's just the car. That's not the engine.
Nissan QG18DE.
Oh yeah, I have the chance of getting blown away tomorrow.
What do you mean by that?
Tornado threat.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
Dang, I hadn't heard about that. Well,
Yep.
Be safe and keep an eye out.
Yep.
I am trying to find the weight of this blood clot engine.
I manifest school is canceled tomorrow because it snowed really bad today. I certainly wouldn't mind seeing you get a day off like that. That's always fun to have a snow day. I hope you get that snow day, Coy. That'd be awesome for you. We had 40 centimeters 2 weeks ago. Wow. We had to miss 2 days for once. Rare. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of snow. Like I said, I hope you're able to get that snow day. That'd be awesome for you. 15.7 inches. Jeez. We haven't had 15 inches of snow here in years. I don't know why. We just don't get snow here much anymore.
It doesn't have. This thing I'm looking at here doesn't give it a weight.
Hey, you'd want to look up just the weight of those engines. I'm not sure why it doesn't list it, but...
I would put a superbike engine in it, but like that would cost more than the rest of the project put together.
Yeah. And I don't know I'd worry so much about weight. 100 or 200 pounds isn't going to throw you off that much.
Yeah, but, like the car weighs like 1,700 pounds to start with, so it's going to make a difference, especially if I have to run into... I mean, it is mid-engined, but like it still could throw off the weight distribution a little bit.
A touch? I mean, you could... You're going to have a hard time finding an engine that's that lightweight while still making enough power for what you want to make. Ask my dad, he's a car nerd. This is true. Uh-oh. What on earth? Oh, that's what happened.
Yeah, there's no general information on the weight or even the dimensions of the QG18DE.
I bet you I could find something.
What I can find is, obviously it's an inline-4. It was built from 1999 to 2006. 1.8 liter, 1,769 centimeter. Yeah, cubic inch. It's a 107.94 cubic inch displacement.
Well, I measure displacement in liters because it's... I kind of use a weird mixture of like metric and imperial.
Yeah.
QG18 would be a 1.8.
Yeah, it's a 1.8 liter.
I mean, I could probably get 350 horsepower out of a 1 liter if I really wanted to.
Yeah, it puts a lot of stress on it though.
Yeah, but keep in mind there's also the square cube law, which means that as your engines get bigger, the parts have to get even beefier just to handle the power. So a smaller engine should, in theory, be able to actually be tuned more aggressively and still be able to hold up because of the fact that the load is spread over a comparatively large surface area relative to the size of the engine when it comes to, like, you know, rod strain and that kind of thing. Whereas on a larger engine, you get, you know, the weight of components is cubed, but the cross-sectional area is only squared.
Fair. I did find a weight. Lists the weight at about 600 and...
Well, guys,
80 pounds.
It's been awesome. I gotta go, though.
All right, have a good night, Metals.
Bye. Bye-bye, everybody.
See ya.
See ya.
I thought I saw
like the QG18DE is the granddaddy of the SR20DE.
Yeah, what's a K24 weigh? Honda K24 weighs about 420 pounds. So
yeah, that is heavy.
And that's an aluminum block. What does an LS weigh?
And if I remember correctly, the QG18 is also aluminum.
Yeah, you can get a 5.7 iron block LS that weighs 406 pounds.
Oh, no. The QG18.
Wait. So maybe it's with the LS figures, they're not counting the weight of the transmission, whereas with the Honda engine they are.
No, this is all just engine weight. But if you go to like because like a 5.3 L33 aluminum block is 500 pounds. But if you go to a Vortec iron block out of like a truck, it's about 600 pounds.
Yeah.
But if you
what
find
about,
a
like,
5.7 iron,
What about like the lightest LS3 you could get?
let's find out.
Because
LS3.
I think there are. I think if you use like the light parts on an LS3, you could probably get it down to like 330 pounds.
An LS3 crate engine is 390, but that's not counting alternator, flywheel, and accessory drives.
Well, that's going to be like an extra, what, 20 pounds?
No, alternators on their own are usually at least 20, plus bracketry and AC compressor if you want to run that, power steering pump, and all the brackets, bolts, and etc. You're looking at least another 100 pounds. All day long. Okay, I'm going to go do work and draw. Happy 3 years, Soji. We've all come so far. Yes, we have. Thank you so much, Koi. I really appreciate it. Yeah, thanks for being here all 3 years. I know I haven't been able to have you in all the time, but when you are here, it's always a pleasure to hang out and have fun with you, Koi. And thank you for coming out and supporting and spending time with me tonight. I appreciate it. Enjoy your drawing. I hope it goes well for you. Can't wait to see what you come up with next. Bye to the new friends in the VC. Yep, Koi says goodbye, everybody. She's off chilling now.
Koi. Dog, I swear to you, driving on the Nordschleife is scary.
The Nordschleife is always scary, my friend. That is, I think, kind of the entire point of the Nordschleife.
Even in game, like, how are you so scary to drive on?
Oh, yeah.
I knew the Germans were extreme, but damn!
They don't call it the green hell for nothing, my friend.
You're right. You're right, B. I ain't even gonna hold you wrong. Yeah, the reason why I recommend the QG18 is because the QG18 is capable of committing atrocities at high power. Because I think I told you about what happened when my stepfather decided to put his Nissan Sentra up against the B13. Not a B13. The Sentra is a B13. Up against the BMW M3 E92 Suzuki.
Oh, yeah.
But Dario hasn't heard the story. So, Dario, my stepfather had a Nissan Sentra B13, right? B13 SER. What he had done was take all the SER parts off of it and just put standard B13 parts on it. He had two engines, the SR20 DET and the QG18. He had taken out the SR20 and put in the QG18 a little bit after he had met me and my mom and the rest of my family. But that QG18 still had a lot of power in a very light car, right?
Yeah.
A guy in a BMW M3 E92 pulled up next to us and spun his tires like if he was challenging us to some shit. And it was just me and my stepdad at the time, so. And fucking... He pulled up to us, spun tires, and when the light turned green, we launched, and we left his ass. Like, you can hear that V8 going hard in the background, and then us in just a little four-banger just going. And you want to know what makes it worse?
Wait, what car was the opponent driving?
BMW M3 E92.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, sure, you've got a V8, but your car weighs 4,500 pounds.
No, what makes it even worse is that my stepfather is a heavy-set person. Like he was heavy to the point where once he got into the car would rock extremely to the right. Because we live in the Caribbean, we are we have right-hand drive cars. So the fact that a car with a V8 got his ass beat by, you know, two ragtop dudes in a 1995 car, by the way. The Nissan Sentra B13 was built from 1995 to 2017 because in Mexico they continued building it up until 2017 and called it the Sulu.
Because the Mexicans have taste.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Is it bad that I want to take a 2005 Ford GT and stick an LS in it?
No, that kind of makes sense. What, I mean, wait,
No, 'cause, like-
the 05 GT didn't have an LS?
No,
it
the
had a
LS is a
modular.
GM engine.
That makes no sense.
Why
Yeah,
doesn't
the
it?
The Ford GT had the modular Ford engine from the S197 Mustang.
Oh yeah, Ford.
It was a 5.4.
Yeah, the Ford. I mean, yeah, sure. Like, the LS is not made by Ford, but still, the LS is an American V8. It is the American V8.
Yeah, but the LS is a GM engine, not
Yeah.
Ford.
Yeah, that would be weird to see. That'd be like finding out that the new Corvette has a engine in out of a Shelby GT500 or something. You'd be like, what?
No,
I mean,
it'd be
that
even
that
funnier
could be
if
a,
you
that could be a
found out-
kick-ass car though.
Oh, it'd be cool, but you'd be like, wait, why does that Chevy have a Ford engine in it? Like, you know, that would be weird.
It'd be even funnier because I know there's a V6 version of that Corvette. Imagine if the V6 version had the VR38 from
They
the
could call it the
Nissan
Shelvette.
GTR.
They could call it the Shelvette.
Yeah. Yeah, that would require Ford and Chevy working together. That
not
is
happening.
not going to
Not
happen.
happening. Never in a million years, not happening.
Chevy and Ford don't get along that good. They don't
Look,
get along
every-
bad anymore, but not that good.
You wanna know what I think would be a funny duo? Would be a funny duo?
What?
V6 Dodge, but the V6 is the VR38 from the Nissan GTR.
So you actually have
What
the idea of
Dodge
putting
would you put it in,
a
though?
V6 EcoBoost from like a modern SUV into a Corvette, into an '87 Corvette, because the EcoBoost is a lightweight engine that's also twin turbo, and I like V6s because they're relatively light, but they can also take a lot of power because they got that squat kind of like, you know, they've got the short block, so their crankshafts can take a lot more than a straight six. The problem though is that
Yeah.
I learned that the EcoBoost is too tall for the Corvette.
Yeah, well, I don't know that it's the crankshafts that can take more. The LS or the not the LS, the EcoBoost V6 is not as powerful as even when built. They're not as powerful as cars akin to, say, something like a RB26 or a 2JZ. The straight six is a superior design of engine,
well, remember, the
but they're
EcoBoost
big.
is a modern engine designed to be turbocharged for economy, and that's it.
Yeah, and you can build them up, yeah. But I would still put my money on the...
Yeah, the aftermarket's not going to be as big either.
I'll still put my money on the straight six every day. Even like the Barra and the what they call the Ameribarra. Both of those are killer engines as well.
Oh shit! The Viper killed itself.
Wouldn't it, like, have you seen, like, The World If Blank?
I can't say I have, no.
No.
Like, it just shows, like, this, like, you know, futuristic utopia, then it's like The World If Blank happened. It's like the world if LS engines had an option for dual overhead cam.
No.
They don't?
God, that's what makes the LS special. That's why that's what makes all other engines heavier and harder to use. Is the twin overhead cam. If you
know what
want
I
to
realized What if you just used a single overhead cam, but still with 4 valves per cylinder? Because that would still be that would only add a little bit of weight. It would be way lighter than dual overhead cam.
Not really gonna take. Dual overhead cam doesn't add that much more weight over single overhead cam, because what adds all the weight is having to add all of the timing components. With a pushrod engine, all the timing components are limited to a chain and 2 gears. Once you add an overhead cam, now you have to have timing chains from the crank up to both sides of the head, all the guides, all of the lubrication, all of the sprockets and everything. To go from single overhead to dual overhead, though, all you have to do is add slightly longer chains, slightly bigger heads to accommodate it.
Yeah, but the bigger heads is that's where the weight gain happens, and you also have double as many camshafts, which are big pieces of metal. So you're going to add quite a bit of weight.
It adds a lot, but
Also,
not
the
as
head
much
cover-
as going
the head
from.
covers, the head covers are going to be bigger. Yeah, and the heads are going to be way bigger.
But not as much as going from pushrod to single overhead cam. The weight going from single to dual is not as much as going from pushrod to single.
I wonder if anybody ever found a way to do 4 valve per cylinder with pushrod.
Not really. There's not enough room.
Wait, no. There is actually a way to do it. Oh wait, no. I'm not thinking.
No, the most
Oh,
you
wait.
can. The most
No,
you
there
could get
is.
away with is 3.
And also, I'm gonna be so completely honest. The pushrod V8 sounds so good. I would not want to change that.
Okay, hold on. Let me open up MS Paint and I'll show you.
If you want the best version of a like a single overhead
Okay,
cam
so
V8,
Can you guys
just
can
buy
you
a
see the
Coyote.
screen?
I
guys see
can
the
in a
screen?
minute. I can't right
No,
now,
I
but
know
I'm going.
The Coyote is such a devious ass engine, and it's so modular as well.
So here's the block, and I'll just draw 1 cylinder. So like that. Here's the camshaft, right?
Yep.
And so you still have 2 cams per cylinder. Cam 1, cam 2. And then what you do
Wait, is the stream still on?
So here's
Mine?
here's a side
Yes.
view.
Yeah. I'm still live.
So the idea is
Okay.
you have the cams are pivoted on different points. So let's say you have the intake cam here and the exhaust cam here. So what you do is you have the intake cam.
You mean
have the
cam or
rocker.
valve?
Yeah, sorry, the intake valve. You have the intake valve rocker like this, and they have the exhaust rocker like this.
Yeah.
And then you have the push rods at a slight angle like that.
Yep.
And then from a top view, the rocker arms would look like this. So here's like the pin in the center. So that's like a X-ray view from the bottom. There's where the push rod goes.
Yeah.
And then they would be like L-shaped so that they could hit both valve stems.
That would work, except for there's not enough room to put there's nowhere to put the other valves when you get inside the motor, because the push rods have to live inside the intake manifold. For your whereas on a overhead cam engine, you can put valves down towards the other side of the head. You can't do that on a push rod engine.
Okay, so no, so it's more like this. So valves. Valves. So the cylinder would be like this. So the push rods would still be here and here.
Yeah, there's not enough room for all 4 of those valves to live in that part of the head.
What do you mean?
when you go to the underside of the head where the valves poke out inside of the cylinder, there's not enough room for all 4 of those valves to live on one side of the head. Dual overhead cam is able to use the valves to angle out at you've got 2 coming from basically each side pointing at each other a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
With that setup, they're all 4 on the same side of the head. There's no space for them all.
Right.
That's where your struggle would be.
You'd have to use smaller valves, and that would completely negate the gains from having 4 valves.
Exactly. That's why that system doesn't exist yet, because there's no way to do it.
Well,
There's not enough space to work with it.
You could still have it oh, hold on. So how about this?
It's drifting time.
This is gonna look so messy, but
Let's see how well I could drift in Need for Speed Shift with a controller. Because I was doo-doo ass on keyboards, and I avoided drifting altogether on keyboard with Need for Speed Shift.
Uh-huh.
you have the valves angled in like this. Still have rockers. This is exaggerated, but you can still have rockers. We angle that like that. And then there go the push rods, there and there. So it would work like that.
That is, in theory, possible, but that rocker arm would probably be bigger than the valve cover the valve cover.
Yeah, you would have to expand the size of the valve cover like that.
Yeah, that would be a big honking valve cover.
But the big valve cover is still lighter than a bigger cylinder head.
True. Usually,
So
you're probably just better off.
Still save a lot of weight.
But valves don't add that much power in comparison to like boost. I think you're still better just looking at a boost solution.
But more valves means there's
I
less
agree with
strain
you,
on.
yeah.
There's more valves means there's less strain on each individual valve.
True. But if you
don't have
can,
to deal with you don't have to deal with valve float as much because you can have the valve set to a lower profile because you don't need the valves to open as far, which means that you can have a lower cam profile and therefore you can rev to a higher RPM.
this is true.
So valve float will be is significantly reduced by having more valves because you can have stiffer valve springs but a lower valve profile as well.
Something like that.
Actually, no, you can have
If
softer
I ever
valve
start a
springs.
racing team, I want Soji and Dario to be on it.
I'm not very good at driving.
No, as like engineers.
Yeah. Oh, do you guys want to see some of the cars I've made in automation? The car company tycoon game.
I've actually played that myself.
I mean, you showed me a lot of them.
Yeah, but
Since I'm streaming, I'll have to check them out another time right now.
All right.
Where am I going here? Oh, I'm going the right way.
Okay, I've unlocked every single race in Tier 2. Need for Speed Shift is such a good game. The only thing that people complain about it with is the way the cars jump around sometimes, and the way they kind of stick to each other when you collide with another one. But if you ignore all that, Need for Speed Shift is a really good game. It might not be a simulator, but it's one of the better Need for Speed games out there. It just released in the wrong time. Because at the time, everybody was looking towards like arcade racers and whatnot. And Need for Speed Shift. It is an arcade racer, just a different type. Nobody really liked the cruise track racing at the time,
Oh yeah.
And one thing I will say about not just racing games, but games in general, nothing kills off a game like its fan base.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Although there are instances in where the developer did a fine job of it, like Yandere Sim, Hello Neighbor.
Yeah, but we all know what happened with the Yandere Sim guy.
Yeah. Also, have you seen the horror that is the toothbrush from Yandere Simulator?
Oh god.
It's a toothbrush with 2,000 polygons. You don't need that many for a toothbrush. You need like a couple hundred maximum. Unless it's like okay, maybe you'd need 2,000 if it was like a huge prop that was looked at really closely. But it's an anime style game. You could probably get away with making it like less than 100 tries.
I need to make it to 1,000 drift points. But yeah, I remember that whole thing with the toothbrush.
Somebody said on the comments of the missile knows where it is that the whole idea of missile guidance systems is effectively just a giant nested chain of if-then statements. And somebody said, I didn't know Yandere Dev programmed missile guidance computers.
Oh god. I do not want to think about Yandere Dev being the proprietor of missile guidance systems. That is not a nice thought in my head. Ay, tu madre, pendejo. Wait, okay, so Koi's gone. Can I cuss now?
Yeah, she's gone now, so.
Hot men, hot men, hot men, hot men eating beans. Big boys eating beans.
I mean, I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing to say, as it is just kind of a weird thing to say.
I was referencing Vine Sauce Joel.
Oh, okay. Never seen that, so.
So Joel was basically streaming, and one of his viewers said, Joel, can you keep it down? I'm in an airport and I don't have headphones. And Joel went, this guy's looking at porn. Huge sweaty dicks. Big floppy anus.
Oh,
hot
God.
men, hot men, hot men eating beans.
Oh,
Big
brother.
boys eating beans.
Worst mistake you could ever make. If I remember correctly, there is a VTuber who got that set to her and she decided to moon.
Wait, who?
I don't remember. And I don't want to say it's Project Melody, even though it would be right up her alley.
Wait, she got the hot men eating beans sent to her?
No. So there's somebody who said,
Oh, I think it was
can you keep it down?
I think it was LXOX.
Yeah, fucking, they were just like.
I mean, Shy Lily did it also.
Yeah, fucking. And then they just
explain that
decided
to your
move.
parents, bitch.
This is why, fucking, even if I know the VTuber well.
Welcome back, Sadie.
And this
Sorry.
is also why I don't. This is also why I'm never in call out in public with Aurora. I would much rather be embarrassed by my mother when
We were
Aurora
just we were
says
just
any of her
talking
fuck shit.
yeah. We were just talking about hot men eating beans.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because the thing is, like, unless there's context, I would say that out loud, but, you know.
No, because like you are the type of person where if you're on stream and somebody says, "Can you keep it down? I'm in a public space," you would moan.
I would, but given that the situation has a minor involved in the
No,
stream,
she's
then
fine.
I
She's
wouldn't
gone
do it.
now. Koi's gone now.
Okay. I'm still not gonna do it though.
No,
Because
that's
it is your day, so.
no, that's fine. I appreciate that, but we were talking about just funny stuff was all. No big deal. All right. I need to go get this truck fixed up.
Yeah, we were just saying that if there was a situation like that, where you were streaming, not Soji, you would do that. Where it's just like somebody says, "Hey, can you keep it down?" And I'm in a public area, and you just let out the most offhanded moan.
Nah. Maybe yours, but maybe not either mine. I don't know. Here's the thing. Something struck me. And I'm gonna go say this to Soji. First of all, thank you for telling me something about it. But something struck me when he was saying something, and what it is that most of the time that I do need to watch out what I say before I do it, or before I say it, because it has been my crux for the past few months.
Oh,
So I just been holding myself back for like a lot of times now.
Do keep in mind, like I said, it's not that everything we talked about. I just wanted to bring it to your awareness so you could be a little more conscious of. It's not it's not that you need to stop everything. Just rein some stuff in, you know.
Yeah, still, I want to be extra careful nowadays, you know?
Oh no, and I understand that. Just
So less careful I get, yeah.
And don't forget what I told you about stupid Twitter engagements.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot that could be stopped if you just don't engage. There's a quote that I've heard both in real life and in a game. Don't argue with a stupid person. They'll drag you down to their level and beat you with experience.
That's actually a pretty good way to think about that.
Arguing with a stupid person is like playing chess against a pigeon. Sure, you'll win, but the pigeon won't care. It'll shit on the board and then strut around like it's won anyway.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, good.
Alrighty. It's been about 3 hours. I think I am gonna call it a night.
What do you think of my locomotive?
Man, the moment that I just joined back.
I'm not gonna leave the call quite yet, but I am gonna call it a stream just because.
Hop off a stream.
Now I'm just kind of chilling and vibing, and there's not a whole lot left to do tonight. So I've shown off all the new stuff. I've updated all the new things. I kind of just went through. I didn't overhaul the Discord so much as I just decided I should just tidy it up because I liked the way it was more than I thought. I just needed to get rid of a lot of the extra crap and garbage in the way, so... but yeah, let's go see if there's anybody to raid tonight.
Is Doug?
Veery.
I'm gonna go look and see. I'm looking to see who I know who's on.
Oh yeah, I met Doug. I met Doug at TwitchCon. I also met Shy Lily.
That's cool.
I met Vexoria. I met Chibi Doki and Cinder and Buff Pup.
Dang, you met a bunch of big names.
Yeah.
For real, though.
That was back in September. I'm gonna go again this year. It actually starts on my birthday, October 17th. Believe it or not.
Heck yeah, that's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wait, your birthday is one day after my little brother's.
Oh, neat. But yeah, I love TwitchCon. It was so much fun. I met so many amazing people there, streamers big and small. It's in San Diego, and it's going to be in San Diego for the next 5 years. So
that's cool.
Also, great opportunity to get some good Italian food.
Yeah, I'm gonna go raid Veery. I think she's in a collab.
Well, Veery, I was gonna say Veery doesn't even know that you had your anniversary either, so you might as well raid her, right?
Well, I mean, it's not about that. I don't know. She probably does know because at least I think she's in my server. If not, I'm sure she probably saw a Twitter post or something here and there. But I'm not too worried about it. I just like sending it off to people I know. Support the homies. So, that's what matters to me.
If I were to ever go to a con to meet VTubers, I would want to, because like I'm making it a thing where I make like racing posters and prints for VTubers.
I crashed, so I got a couple minutes. Oh, back to the race. Damn, my legs hurt. Oh, jeez. What race did you run, Lon? I didn't see that message till just now.
So like, I want to make a Dodge Viper print for Vexoria. Because, you know, Dodge Viper, a Viper is a snake, Vexoria is a snake.
Yeah.
You know the vibes.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
2-hour multi-class race at Bathurst? Dang! You're out there grinding. Yeah, I can see why your legs hurt, Lon. It's impressive. Alright, here's the raid. Thank you guys all for watching and supporting my 3-year anniversary stream. It's been a pleasure. A new schedule will be going up tomorrow since I didn't want to release the new schedule design until recently, so new schedule will be up tomorrow. And yeah, I'll see you guys. I'm off tomorrow for a break. And to finish the updates that I realize I screwed up now. So, hey, lessons learned, and I will see you guys on Thursday for a fun collab with Bunny. We will be playing Stardew Valley, I do believe, so should be a fun night.
Stardew Valley.
Have a great night, everybody. My name is Soji, and I'm out. Later.
Adios, amigos.